right. So I guess we both have three dual commander decks. Probably won't get through all 9 matches because someone will be tired by that point. Is my suspicion because uh, my friend Jacob actually did bring up a good point. Why is it BO3 when no one has a sideboard? It's like kind of
You can
baffling.
you can sideboard. You can
Well,
switch command,
yeah, but it's kind of like that's kind of fake. I think like
but also I think best of one is just kind of like increases variance of
yeah,
just like
well,
oh I
yeah,
want one
by
game I
but
want less.
by definition, but the prizes aren't that big, and like the games actually, a lot of the games I think just drag on for a while, so it is a little bit
That is,
interesting
that
that
is accurate. I
like
think the prizes are only not big though because that's what Daybreak has started with. They have
okay,
intentions
sure,
to like scoop up prizes if like
I
people
see,
want the competition.
I see. So yeah, I mean the format is, what's the best way of putting it? I think it's like a lot of the decks resemble, I would say, powered up cube decks extended to 100 cards is probably the best way of putting it.
That
Um,
kind of tracks, yeah.
And so I think like the games are pretty dynamic because obviously it's like pretty variant what part of your deck you're gonna draw. But a lot of people like, like I know yourself included, you like to play a consistent like creature deck. So you're not gonna play like too many disparate like combo parts. And in fact, I think the way the ban list is set up, they've banned a lot of the combos out of the format. Just I don't know, like for whatever reason, like people can curate a format however they want, and that's just how this one is curated. I think.
Yeah, this format's definitely designed to be like very fair, grindy magic. A lot of the combo stuff is banned. I've still seen a couple of combo decks floating around, but a
Uh
lot of
huh.
like the really obscene stuff has just been axed in favor of just real slogs. Like commanders just being an eighth card in your hand, and then also a ninth card, and 10th card, and 11th card in your hand just makes
Yeah.
these games go so long.
Yeah. I actually did lose to Fuzz65. I think that's the username. They're like a combo player in Legacy, and they were playing Searching for Bleck's Golgari Storm, which I hadn't seen before, and
I'd also not.
I kind of played poorly versus it, I think, but I also died to it like kind of interestingly. Like obviously props to them for making it work in a format where like most of the combo cards are outright banned. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Searching for black. Oh, search for blacks. I see.
oh yeah,
Okay,
I
so
mean
you're
sorry, it's the backside they're casting. You basically never
yeah,
cast the front side, which is kind of funny.
yeah, your commander is just a 4-drop, draw 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Draw X
Yeah.
and mill a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, so quick spiel about the format. I think Skull Clamp is one of the best cards of the format, if not the best card actually, due to
Yeah.
how well, since like everyone has like a bunch of cheap creatures, Skull Clamp by definition I think is going to be pretty good. But even sometimes like when I played the Yoshi deck, I would just leave it on my Yoshi and I'd be like, all right, you can kill this thing if you want. Otherwise, I'll just attack you for like 7 every turn. You can't really tank a 7 point hit every turn until you die.
Yeah, that's what I've found.
Uh-huh.
Like Phelia doesn't even have that many like X ones to pair it with, but it's
Yeah.
just like, okay, I'm just gonna put it on my creatures that you have to answer, and then they're gonna
Mhm.
hit you.
And obviously, Stoneforge Mystic for Skull Clamp is something you don't really get to do in many formats and is quite good.
Yes.
One card that actually did impress me when I ever drew it was Baird, Argivian Recruiter. It's from Damir United. It's a white red 2/2. If you control a creature with power, then it's greater than its base power at your end step, you make a 1/1.
Oh,
So
it's just
that
yeah, it's just
so
great with
like
Yoshimar.
well, also it's good with your skull clamp because if your Yoshimar is dead, you can just put the clamp on Baird, then it'll trigger at your end step, then you can move the clamp next turn. Like I don't know, people seem to have forgotten this. Skull clamp equip 1 is really really messed up. It's just like
Yeah.
it's not
That, I
I like to I like to put it in more terms that people of the current era can understand. Skull Clamp is the original Nadu. The like unfathomably broken design mistake because they changed a bunch of things at the last second.
yeah, I've definitely found that this format is based around unchecked card advantage engines that let you push
Yeah.
ahead, and those are mainly like the Monarchy and the Initiative, but
Yeah.
also Skull Clamp gets its own category. I think White Blue Adventurer is also in contention for like one of the best cards in the format.
Yeah. I think like I played a lot of Slimefoot and Squee. I think that deck is actually pretty good, even though when you look at it, the original version I had, it had a lot of really bad cards, and I slowly cut most of them, which I guess sort of makes sense, right? Like I'm kind of allergic to like drawing bad cards and be like, what the fuck is this doing in my hand? It's so awful. Um,
Yeah,
like Tainted Pact is one of the outliers, I think, in terms of like I think Demonic Tutor's kind of not so good actually, but that's like maybe a hot take. Because demonic tutoring for a fair card kind of sucks, is the actual reality. Somewhere your rant about balance, I think, is well taken. Like balance is like often pretty awkward to use. You know, like
yeah. It's kind of
um,
cool that like these really busted cards get to exist in like a
yeah,
format like this and aren't like obscenely broken, but are like very playable.
hmm
Stuff like balance and demonic tutor. And...
yeah. But in that vein, I actually do think Tainted Pact is much better than demonic tutor because instance just much better than sorcery. Obviously,
Yeah,
like you have to exile cards you might need later, but in a fair deck, I don't think that's going to matter too much. You just go find the card you actually want at their end step and like cast it. Um, and also, this is perhaps the only legit reason to split your basics because of Tainted Pact.
yeah. You
Uh,
get to play twice as many basics.
there's actually only four basics in my deck. There would be two forests normally, but one is snow and one is regular. So you know, it,
I think all my decks are all snow basics.
yeah.
I think
But I
I think I cut the only snow card out of the Feldon deck though.
was that Scred?
No, it was the original Feldon deck that I saw was just playing the 2/2 for one snow mana.
Oh, Eyesight Golem. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this
So,
card does not seem very good.
fun fact: there's one of those in the Ube because I have a stamped Eyesight Golem, so I just put it in because it looks cool. With it actually even has an ice-related stamp on it, which I think is
Oh,
kind of
that's fun.
sick. But yeah, Tainted Pact I think is one of the only like defensible reasons to actually split your basics. Like that because like hitting two of the same named land is really bad with Tainted Pact, obviously.
Yeah,
Like
if you put Tainted Peg in your deck, odds are you're gonna be playing like
yeah.
one copy of each land.
Yeah. So I currently have Yoshimaru and Bruce. I'm sure you do as well. We probably can avoid playing that mirror because I think that mirror is like
I
extremely
don't have it
swing.
on. I don't have it on my list of things that I like. I brought three
Okay.
main decks that I've been enjoying. I
I
need to
got
like
it.
play a better looking Yoshimaru list because I played like one that I just copy pasted and I didn't like it very much. But I'm sure if I
Yeah.
copied like your list, it would be a lot more
Well,
reasonable.
it's funny because when my friend Jacob Negro, he played the last Pro Tour. He actually was like doing very well in the last Pro Tour. He was obviously playing Nadu, but he's actually a big like play casual formats kind of guy. So he came on the stream and we talked about the decks. And he's like, "Oh, why don't we just cut all of the bad cards from Yoshi for like the broken cards that people aren't playing?" And it felt like it worked a lot better, you know.
Yeah, that's something that I've really felt in this format. It's that it's so easy to fall into the pitfalls of like build around commander, and
hmm
instead you should like operate under the assumption that like your commander's gonna die a lot and your card should just be good.
Yeah, it's funny because I think like if you just look at Tamio, you're like, oh, this deck is broken. Then when you play the games out with it, you're like, oh dear God, I hope they never cast Tournament Delighted Halfling, otherwise my deck doesn't do shit.
Yes.
The Halfling fucks up the Tamio deck so badly, like it's really funny. So yeah, I have Aragorn, which is probably one of the best decks. I have Swinefoot and Screen. I have Yoshi and Bruce, and at some point I'll probably build like a Grist the Hunger Tide deck, but I haven't figured it out.
Yeah, I
Uh,
kind of want to try the flip grist too, like a more graveyard centric version.
yeah, the one issue I have with that is there's a weird amount of graveyard hate in this format because I think people, it's kind of just one of the easier things to target, and most people use their graveyard in some regard.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like pretty reasonably powerful incidental graveyard hate cards. Like my Phelia deck has like Soul Guide Lantern, uh, Lion Sash, Canopic Scarab Swarm, a bunch of stuff like that.
And oh, that's one of the other cards I think is actually really good in the format, and that's well, what is it? Oh, I just did the thing. I'm just like, why isn't my deck have pre-war firmware in it? Then I remembered.
God
I
damn.
actually sorry, I not in a dagger. I actually just literally typed it in. I'm like, why does this Yoshi and Bruce deck not have that card? It would be really good.
It would be
Um,
so good, right? Yeah, well,
um,
I don't know why my Phelia deck doesn't have one right now.
yeah, I think one of the actual best cards in the format is also Urza Saga because for some reason
Yeah.
Wasteland is banned, and it's like kind of baffling that it's banned. I'm not even sure Wasteland would be that good, but I think it would be a good
My,
check on cards like Urza Saga. You know.
My guess is that it was like some really like recurred Wasteland a million times. Like just wait. There's a lot of the non-basic hate is banned because decks just need to play so many non-basics. But also Blood Moon and Magus are legal for some reason. But like back to basics is banned.
I see. Yeah, it's very weird how the ban list operates. I don't know. It's I can't really say I understand a lot of their decisions,
Yeah,
but you know,
there's like 7, 8, like 10 years of ban list stuff that you could go and like read about their decision making process and kind of learn their thought process behind it all. But it's a lot of work.
okay.
I mostly just
Yeah.
going with the flow.
So that's my spiel. I guess I have Aragorn, I have Signpoint and Squee, I have Yoshi and Bruce. So
I have Phelia, I have Feldon, and I have Lightpaws.
okay. Why don't we both just roll a 1d3 on whatever and pick a deck based on that? So I will go to random.org and roll 1 through 3.
All right, 1 is Lightpaws, 2 is Feldon, 3 is Phelia.
All right.
I typed in 1d3, and then Google gave me a 5. Thanks, thanks Google.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, good. I went to random.org itself. So I got 3, so I will start with Yoshi and Bruce.
Play only Phelia, please. We gotta mix it up a little bit. As much as I want to play just like 9 matches straight of Phelia, I love the Phelia deck so much. All right, random.org. We're on random.org now. Min 1, max 3. What do we get? 3. All right, we got Phelia. Nice.
Okay, so will I win? Will XJ win?
Wait, can I go in your chat and bet on me?
Of course you can. That's really doubling up. It's, but I won't disallow it. All right. All right. I'm sending you a challenge now.
All right. Also, chat, is Jarvis's volume good? Can you guys hear him? But he's like not too loud. I didn't actually ask that. We just like started talking, so I hope that wasn't unbearably quiet or loud for the viewers at home.
All right.
No, I don't want to play the Feldon deck. Get out of here, Moto. Play Phelia. Hang on. You said it for like 30 minutes, right? That's fine.
Yeah, I did that for Chris as well because like I just noticed the games actually do last a while. Yeah.
My cat is screaming to be let in.
Classic dog.
I hate you so much, kid. Throwing herself at the door for like 10 straight minutes. Punk. Alright, we're back. There's the cat in here. Get out of here. This game is a little bit... What are we playing against? I already forgot what Jarvis said. Oh,
I'm Yoshi and Bruce.
Classic.
I still haven't cast Bruce yet. I still have not cast it yet.
You just basically only cast it when you draw command beat like super late, right?
Or you have a bunch of 1-drops in your hand and you're going to curve out, like, then... Yeah. But it's so hard. Your 1-drops are mostly worse than Yoshi, like, I don't know.
I think I keep this. Yeah, the only 1-drops you cast before Yoshi are, like, Mother of Runes and stuff.
Ah, yes, people really love playing with pathways. They're so good. Dunes. I haven't seen that one in a while.
I'm realizing now that this keep was very bad.
I mean, I'm going to cast all my spells and see if you're dead. I have a lot of them too that are not very expensive. Look, it's basically a champion of the parish.
I've never been punished for tech lands in my life.
I mean, that one seems like it's going to do you damage. I see. So you can play Phelia?
I can.
Do I care? I don't know. Doesn't seem like I care that much.
Out of here, dog.
Do you have Mana Tithe? You have Remand. Also, I enjoyed how George tweeted, Cavern of Souls is banned, time to build Tomeo. I'm just like... It is kind of weird that Cavern of Souls is banned, but...
How is it 3v3? We both brought 3 decks, Toast. That's how it's 3v3.
Is it time to cast Beard again? Ooh! How about...
Oh, wow. Combo.
Oh, do you have a plow? Rats. Okay.
I'm not in a lot of life, huh?
You are not.
3x, 1x1? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Toast. No one says that.
Is Toast saying silly stuff in your chat?
Toast is being dumb in my chat. To the surprise of no one.
Okay. This is probably the best play. I had a lot of options that turn.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
It turns out when I miss land drops, it's pretty obvious that I have all spells.
Toast go be dumb in Jarvis' chat. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, has redeemed timeout, Toast. Alright. Goodbye, Toast. You can go be dumb in Jarvis' chat now.
Sick. I'll take more viewers.
He's gone. Alright. Dog, do you mind? I'm trying to lose here.
Oh, you can't even tech edge me. I only have 3 lands. Oh, you have to play Snow Plains for that card, huh?
Yeah.
It kind of pains you, doesn't it? Oh, Blade Splicer? Okay. Alright. You are at 6.
It's not a lot.
No, it's not.
That.
The real question is, what's the best way to make forward progress?
It's not the comfiest life total I've ever been at.
Well, this also makes it harder, I think, as well.
That's a pretty scary one.
Okay. I think this is correct.
That's a pretty scary one.
Bonk. It's a tiny bonk. Five is a very convenient life total for you to be at.
I would say it's an inconvenient life total for me to be at, but...
You know, tomato, right?
Yeah, of course.
It really depends on whose perspective you have here. Do you agree with that? City of Traders. Palace Jar. We got initiative and the monarchy.
We are gaming.
Yo, thanks Birch Street Tree 3 for the sub. Okay. I venture... Huh. So...
Your Undercity.
Yeah. I kind of feel like if you don't remove my stuff, you're going to lose anyway, so I should probably just lost well.
I mean, that makes sense. Well, I mean, but then you can't trap me next turn, so you don't have guaranteed.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll put it on Kithion, because you don't really have a good block on it anyways. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. What happens if I equip Shadow Spear? I don't know what happens. I'll let you figure it out. It seems really good for me, is what I would say.
Yeah, I can't say this seems great for me.
I was born in the combat math zone. Yeah, XJCloud and I are in a Discord call together. Alright. So you have a removal spell, presumably.
Problem is that my mana is like such trash this game.
Yeah, I have not liked the Lazatop Quarry personally, but...
I've been really impressed by Lazatop Quarry.
Oh, interesting. Oh, god damn it! I forgot. Yeah, okay.
I also forgot this flips. What would it have done? Oh, it untaps your creature?
Yeah.
Wait, can it block? No.
No, it can't, but I can also... +2 on your Palace Shower, so it has to attack the Gideon.
That is true.
Which I think seems pretty damn good to me, but...
Yes, because then I can't take the Undercity and I die. Well, I'm just going to concede. I don't know this game anyway.
Nice. I probably shouldn't have F6'd. That was a mistake.
I kind of just completely forgot about the Kithian, in fairness.
Well, it was sized, so the block on it was not particularly good for you. Alright. Oh yeah, I am not switching out any of the commanders. So.
There's like an argument that I want to play like Beza in this matchup. I don't think so.
Oh, you have Beza in your deck?
I don't know if the Beza is actually good, but I have it. I've been trying it. It was like good against Feldon. It's like kind of small opportunity cost.
I played a bunch of Beza in Limited, and holy moly, that card is a lot for a normal draft deck. It's not particularly fun. Ooh, Soul Guide Lantern. Alright. Alright, no Wasteland, so it means I can just not even think about things I normally think about. It's the legacy brain, right? Like, it kind of rots you. Like, oh, I could get Wastelanded. It's like, no, just get your dual lands. Okay. Well, you could take my 2-drop.
That seems like a pretty decent choice.
Yeah, I mean...
2-drop or one of your 17 3-drops.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. But, you know, I was not going to mulligan this hand, obviously. Like, I had a good curve.
Hand seems completely fine.
Oh, I drew a 2-drop. That's convenient.
Wow, unlucky.
Do I need to get Sacred Foundry? Do I have... How many double red cards are in my deck? The answer is there's only 2 double red cards, and I wonder if you can guess both of them.
Fury?
Yeah, that's the... Oh, 3 red cards. Sorry. The last one's Embercleave, by the way.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. Mary was one of those cards in Lord of the Rings Limited that sometimes it was really bad, and sometimes it just won the game by itself. Which is probably a good spot for a card to be in. I agree. Me attacking with a 2/2 haste creature that also drew me a card seems quite broken.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I drew a land. That's...
Wow.
It's
so lucky.
It is very lucky, yeah. Okay. Which one do I want to play?
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, the question is, I think probably Tajic is the best one to play.
Yeah, if I can read this one, it just prevents non-combat damage.
Yeah, but has Mentor as well.
Yeah.
I remember, I guess I'll tell the quick story. At Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica, I passed Wilson Hunter, both Tajic and Aurelia. Then it paired me versus him versus me. Oh, interesting. It paired him versus me round 1, which it shouldn't do because we were right next to each other. Then I just beat him with my 4-color control deck, even though he had like 2 broken Boros rares. And that's my Tajic Aurelia story. Phelia. So what are you gonna do? Flicker out my Yoshi? 3 cards. Okay. Goddamn, why is Crew 5 so much? It might as well be 1,000,000.
Yeah, so unlucky.
The card is neat with Devoted Druid, at least.
Quite the predicament.
Yeah, when your first action is sack your Soul Guide Lantern, that can't be a great sign for you.
Not sure. I have a lot of options here.
You can make my Yoshi a 1/1, I guess.
Yeah, I could flicker the invasion. Flicker a lot of stuff.
Do I want to return to the command zone? No. That seems awful. I could get it back for free, or I could pay 3 to make it a 1/1. Oh, I see. Okay.
Is there any reason to do this?
Wait, the art of this dog goes into the text box? That's sick. I'm looking at the floor at Phelia now. I had not realized that. Okay. Okay.
I thought about that for sure, but it just feels like not a winning position. I kind of wanted to give her down. It's just always hits Tajik, yeah. Oh, that's really bad for me, huh? That's also really bad for me.
Classic Soul Gurk card, Plaza of Heroes.
Yeah, I think we're just dead again, jeez.
This Boros deck is really fucking good. And also,
the
like...
pieces was so nasty.
I know. The Pyrokinesis or Fury are the best cards for me to draw there, obviously.
Yeah. I think I just lose because you also have Dungeoneer.
I have Dungeoneer, and I also have a Min Pet Call, which you also kind of have to kill, I think.
I can beat that. I cannot beat your Dungeoneer. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this, but this is the best avenue.
Okay, buy some time for you. It keeps asking me if I want to return Yoshimaru to the command zone. No, I
You're
don't.
allowed to.
I am.
Feel free.
It doesn't seem very good for me to do that, I will say that. I could pay 4 mana for Feldon. That doesn't seem... What does this card do? Okay. I drew a card that I had to read because... But I'm not casting it because it's not
then you're
good
going to
enough.
cast Season Dungeoneer because it's
Yes.
much better here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you might as well just read the card you drew just to make sure it's not better. But it costs less mana, so it's probably not going to be better most of the time. Alright. Ancient Tomb's banned, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Sea of Traders is the one you can play because it, like, theoretically has a big drawback.
Yes.
Okay, so you can play Phelia for 4. Alright, we go here. Okay.
Do I have a nice turn coming? I don't think I do. I think we're extremely behind, and I don't think I'm gonna win.
This was the card I had to read.
Fair enough. It's a pretty good one.
Kind of. Block my 1/1 or block my 2/1? Oh, you had another creature behind? Okay. A little bit worse for me. Not the end of the world, I think. Let's see what else you got. So you can flicker your wave, I guess, right? That's the idea?
And then, like, die to trap? I guess I could take your thing, attack you.
Yeah, then flicker the wave,
Then if
right?
if I flicker the wave, it triggers on attack, you get all your stuff back. And then you just block.
Oh.
And then I die.
Okay, that seems less good, yeah.
I am dead.
It was that pyrokinesis turn. I think, like, kind of blew the game open.
Yeah, I had the option to, like, Parallax Wave the previous turn, but I wanted to try to set up, like, Phelia plus Giver, so I could actually attack and reset Parallax Wave easier.
Sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, you just didn't have enough time for that.
Yeah, I kept some awkward hands, I think.
So who won that die roll? I think that, like, that might be a matchup where the die roll matters a lot, actually.
Yeah. You won the die roll on that.
Okay.
I also kept, like, a really bad... I did mulligan.
Well, it's kind of weird because you know exactly what the terms of engagement are once they show their thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like so face
I'm used
up.
to all my opponents knowing what my terms of engagement are because I reveal my commander legacy too.
Hey, that one's different. That's a companion. It's not.
I think
free.
everyone should have to reveal the key card of their deck before matches.
Oh, so if I'm playing lands, I just have to reveal Exploration just to show what's up. Okay. Wait, can I play it for 4 mana for free from the command zone?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I will switch decks, and you can stay on Phelia. I'll go with the Jund deck, the Slimefoot and Sweet deck.
Alright. I'll play again. It's a bad showing for my favorite deck.
You spent a lot of time winning versus it, just not versus me, I guess, right?
I mean, I haven't played versus, like, the Yoshimaru deck too often.
It's kind of weird to me because I think if I had to play a tournament, I would play the Yoshimaru deck because I think it, like, just think 1-drops are so broken. Like, guaranteed 1-drop is so broken.
Slimefoot is really tough for failure. I have yet, like, I'm happy that I get to play against a good player because I just beat the shit out of this Slimefoot deck every time I play against it. I don't understand why it's good. It just looks so awful every time. Alright, well, let's stop keeping bad hands. God damn it. I need to fucking cut this Mutavault. Why is it still in my deck? I need to cut the Mutavault and the Mishra's Factory for Plains. I draw them all the time and they're just so horrendous.
You're going to 5.
Alright, yeah, this is fine.
My hand's not the best, but I'm also not going to mulligan because like the Swinefoot 3-color decks are just kind of awkward. I think is the actual reality in this format. Oh, that I drew like the most embarrassing card in my deck. All right, are you ready for this, XJ?
I'm not. Oh man.
Look, I told you there was some nonsense afoot with my hand.
Whoa. All right.
But also because I wanted to play Thoughtseize on turn 1, I had to do it this way.
My source of plowshares.
But you have a Phelia next turn.
That's true.
Yeah, what's up, Augie? We are playing Duel Commander with friend of the stream, XJCloud. You can watch on multi-Twitch if you want to see both sides. But here's one of your favorite cards. One of your new favorite cards, I guess.
That is a nice one.
Alright. I guess I'll target my troll. Sure. Oh, actually, I probably should have just targeted... well, I guess you can Phelia get valued just by resetting your Skrelv anyways, right? To put a counter in your Phelia. Yeah, you can do that. Dude, that's so rude. I was going to play Birthing Pod next turn, and now I'm probably not going to.
A lot of options here, huh?
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like you should take Pod like 100% of the time, right?
Well, I mean, I have a lot of options in terms of the next thing that I do.
Oh,
This thing means... so I have to... I always forget how Skrelv works. I have to proactively activate my Skrelv if I don't want this to trade, because it's not protection. It's just like, I can make my thing unblockable.
Correct. But so you can target your Skrelv in response, Skrelv your creature, which is, I believe, what you want to do.
No, I want to target my invasion of Gobakon.
Oh.
Which is much better.
Oh, I suppose that does make a lot of sense, actually.
I do take a lot of damage doing this, but I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, it turns out Phyrexian mana is not particularly free. Wait, what was the reason you didn't play Snowplains pre-combat to not take the 2 damage?
Oh.
Doesn't that seem better?
Because I wasn't thinking about how Skrelv worked.
Okay,
I was thinking that I didn't have to. I was thinking that I didn't have to activate because you couldn't block like it's a Mother of Runes. Because I, again, never remember how Skrelv works.
No, I mean, Skrelv is not as good as Mother of Runes, obviously, but it also is a standard power level card, not a legacy power level card. Okay, this is not going fantastic, but I guess I do have this 3-drop I can always cast, though.
That is true. You're always allowed to cast Slimefoot.
I guess I'll Ear Plow. I don't think it actually does anything to Ear Plow, but...
I don't think I have a lot of graveyard synergies in my deck. Flipping the thing is cool. We can flip the thing later, Toast. What do you play? Basic Mountain? Yeah.
I believe you do not know what card I drew.
Yes, correct. I know. Wait, why do you have 2 cards in hand?
Well, you know about Carpusan Forest.
Oh, I didn't check off the Bayou from turn 1. Whoops, that was it.
Oh, makes sense.
Now what do I want to do?
The one that I spent 2 cards to go get, because I wanted to play Thoughtseize on 1. Maybe not the best use of Simulated Spirit Guide ever, but it is a use of it.
I'm a little scared of taking, like, 400 damage from this Emperor of Bones. Huh? I guess, no, I figured it out. I found the one. We do this here. That looks good to me.
I'm excited to see what you decide to do. Oh, I see. I guess I'll return it to the command zone, because otherwise it would just be exiled.
This seems advisable.
Are you attacking Invasion of Govcon, I guess? Yeah. I guess I'll block. I'm kind of surprised you didn't Skrelv it.
I don't really need it. I don't really want to take 2 damage. Like, flipping the invasion isn't like... I mean, it gets me a counter or whatever, but... Maybe I'd like to protect my Phelia from random bullshit, I think.
I have a lot of decisions now. Like, it can play the Dothy for 4, but it doesn't do very much. I guess... Okay. I guess I figured out what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to attack you for 2.
Reasonable.
Because I don't think the block is very good, given that you have a 3-3 versus my 2-2. I guess I can leave it back and leave up the adapt as well, maybe. Maybe that actually is good. Because playing the Dothy doesn't do anything. Alright. Alright. We'll just chill. You're hellbent, so... I guess you can use your tech edge, but that's sort of fine. Alright.
What do you have? You didn't cast your Dothy. I don't like it. I guess we just do this then, huh? Does Jarvis have a commander? Yeah, it's right here.
This is not going well for me. I think I'm going to lose it. I might lose to this Invasion of Govicon flipped. Light Shield Array.
Let's go Light Shield Array.
That card has been the bane of my existence in many formats. Wow. You're really loading up. Alright. Now I will show you what I have because this is the last possible moment I can cast it.
My Skrelv.
Yeah, I can't target anything else.
Yeah, I could save my Skrelv, but that seems maybe inadvisable. When I'm gonna untap with the Mother of Runes, and I can use the invasion to save something else potentially.
Yeah, I don't love my chances in this game anymore.
I think I just let Skrelv eat shit.
This is why I didn't play the Voidwalker, because I felt like casting Fatal Push is better. Like, basically 100% of the time. It's kind of funny. I want to draw lands, but I also want to draw spells. So it's like kind of unclear which is better for me to draw.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No! No good ones! Rats. Rats off to you. How do I get out of this? No, blocking just forces a mother... Okay, I can't block, because that doesn't do anything. I think despite you going to 5, I'll probably lose this game.
It's a real good 5, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think I was actually correct from stopping you flipping the light shield on that turn, because it's like getting even worse now. Do I want to adapt? I guess. I don't know how I get out of this still, but...
You got a Skrelv.
Yeah, it's probably not going to do very much. Okay, well, I guess that card technically does something.
I don't like that. Don't do anything, just die. Just lose to my army of golem tokens and a good dog.
Good is subjective. From my perspective, it's a bad dog. It is definitely a full art dog, though.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
this attack is free.
It is free. Some people sometimes just don't block for God knows what reason, but... Alright.
Oh, it is a card.
I am skeptical that it'll be anywhere close to good enough this game. Considering all the golems are allowed to attack pretty much. Do you agree with that?
Oh, dang. You drew Mutavault, and it might actually be useful.
Your Mutavault has first strike.
After I was talking so much shit, it does. It does, in fact, have first strike. Alright, I mean, I think we just fucking full send it. One of my golems dies anyway, but it's fine. I guess I could flicker the Emperor instead of the Blade Splicer. You're 12. Could kill the Goblin Shaman.
It's all bad news bears.
Why do people keep watching our match?
Well, it's in the like 1v1 room or whatever, so people can just join and watch, but it's kind of weird that they just join then leave immediately. Like
Yeah, I think this is fine. I guess you're hellbent. I could just activate the mom, huh?
that was kind of my thought process. Yeah, we'll see if you do it, but it seems kind of free. Like
The Phelia is also like an 8/8, so it's just. I also just have 4 mana. If you kill it, then it's. Also, I just have the Light Shield Ray that I could just sack. Yeah, I think it's probably okay to just. Thank you, the Kachow, for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciated.
yeah, I'm kind of dying fast. This is why I didn't want the raid to flip so early. Like I said, like
Yeah.
it cost me once.
I also got to build a giant board state by drawing Blade Splicer.
And that was one of your better draws. I don't think a land does enough, but I'm not sure what does enough. All right, I'll discard my land.
I can think of one card that does enough.
Does it start with L and end with H?
Perhaps.
Okay,
Hey, Comrade Crabcake, thanks for this subscription as well.
I fabled one land into another land, which doesn't do a lot. Yeah, I mean, like, you kind of saw the weakness of a 3-color mana base that game as well. Maybe I shouldn't have Spear Guided cycled to Thoughtseize you in one, but I thought I could give up resources to, like, because you were already down a bunch.
Yeah. Not unreasonable. Right, hand is handing.
This hand is atrocious, so mulligan. Christ. I guess I reluctantly keep, but it's not my favorite. I do have a sick Elves of Deep Shadow, though. Look at that art.
It really stares into your soul.
Nice, you didn't kill my Elves of Deep Shadow.
Unlucky.
Alright, I might have kept a 1-winder Elves hand on the play, but I'm certainly not going to 5. Like, I think this is just wins more on average.
There's an insane play I can make here.
Oh, I'm excited to see it.
I'm kind of tempted, honestly.
Is it oust my
Versus-
Elves of Deep Shadow?
No, it is much more insane than that.
Hmm.
Coward has been called, so now I have to do it.
Is Toast calling you a coward?
Toast is calling me a coward.
Well, I'm not even in your chat, and I knew that's who would say it. I see. Is it? Yeah, okay. I see. I'm not gonna lie, that play seems pretty heinous to me. My follow-up trick, Arbor Elf with no forests. But it's the perfect thing to sacrifice to White of the Reliquary, because it doesn't do shit. Alright. I think it is time for some sort of surveil land. The question is which one.
Green black.
It could be red black as well. But it's probably green black.
Wait, why am Toast is just booing me anyway? Toast is just calling me a coward regardless of my decision.
Well, that doesn't seem very fair to me.
Yeah, classic Toast.
You know, people in my chat are asking me, can I multi-Twitch on mobile? And the answer is I have no idea. It probably doesn't work very well, honestly.
You thought we were... There's no way! That would have been so bad, are you kidding me? Toast thought I was going to make an even worse play than the one I made. That play would have been heinous.
Why does the Reliquary plus Squee is kind of a combo?
True.
Kind of feels like I can just get a bunch of damage through because you have 2 lands in play and I have 4. Maybe this game is why Newton loves White of the Reliquary so much. You get so many lands out of your deck.
How do I want to do this? You can make big... I don't even know how you could do that. You have promotional bits, you can make big emotes, that's cool as hell.
Wait, what?
Someone in my chat made like a really big version of the my Thalia emote with whatever promotional bits are. I don't know what those are.
That's sick. I'm going to disable watchers after this match because of Young Toast watching. Banjo Caveman says, yeah, I don't think I appreciated White in this deck until this game, where I got to sacrifice my do-nothing Arbor Elf to go get a real land. That's kind of sick.
I need to actually figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Do that maybe?
What are you doing? Are you flickering your touch of the spirit realm? Okay, I guess I do this now because I won't have a chance to do it otherwise, right? Toast, this is not being mean to you. If you wanted me to be mean to you, I could really do it, but I'm not going to. That's actually a pretty good one to draw, so I'll probably draw it.
I don't like that.
Well, I have 5 mana. A lot of my deck is a good one to draw, right? Like,
It could have been a land. You could mill that. That's fine.
huh. For some reason, I did not think about Aiganjo, but I'm not sure it matters very much. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Sure, to the zone. You didn't gain life.
Oh, whoops. I did. Not that. I messed something else up. Rude.
I respect the power of Ocelot Pride. I played a lot with that one recently.
No, I didn't mess anything up. I'm smart. I remembered.
Okay, what do I want to do exactly?
I already remembered Toast. Shut up.
Is Toast giving you guff?
Toast is being bad in my chat.
I feel like this white is gonna beat you. Like, it will just take like 3 more turns for it to beat you.
It's not bad, huh? Sequence this though. It probably does, huh? That's a good point. If I do this, I just send. Wait, I don't care if he does though. Yeah, that's completely fine if he does.
Yeah, Banjo, I thought about doing that. I didn't think it was great. You're gonna eat my white, I guess?
Could do this. Lands do enter tapped, yeah.
Alright, what land should I get now? Now it's not so clear.
Are you out of surveil lands?
I am. I don't have the commercial district. I don't have any creature lands. It's probably just command tower.
Just get a tri-land.
Is it time to flick your Skyclave?
Probably.
I will say this did not end up the best for me. Skyclave was a pretty good one. Right there.
I think I want to do this. I just realized something from like a turn or two ago. I'm dumb. It's fine. Playing Magic is hard sometimes.
God damn it. Alright, now I have to tab out to look at my deck to decide what I should do with this card. You know, I've done that a lot because like these decks are so enormous, and when you draw a tutor, you're like, okay, what does this actually do? Because you have like 9,000 options, you know. I could get.
No, I thought about something else, Toast. I thought about the fact that I had this in play versus like this thing for a while, and like I was making worse attacks versus like 2/3/3s.
Alright, I figured it out.
Interesting.
Spoiler, the card I topped was Eldritch Evolution.
Eldritch Evolution. Okay, well, I mean, this will get something that'll probably fuck me. God knows what it is.
Well, the current options are Chaos Defiler or Fury, I think. Both of which seem pretty good. I wonder which one's better to get. Like, the thing is, Fury is the same as Chaos Defiler, except if you kill it, it's worse for me, so I should probably get Chaos Defiler. Alright. I think I talked myself into getting Chaos Defiler, essentially. Alright, do I want to get Touch the Spirit Realm or Skyclave? Seems like Skyclave is the answer. Feel free to flicker my cast if I were with your Phelia.
I might. Who knows?
There's the only way you're doing that is if you have Containment Priest in your hand.
Anything's possible, Jarvis.
That does not seem good for my health if you have Containment Priest in your hand.
Oh, whoops. Dang. Misclicked.
Wow, dang, that it clearly a misclick when you have Containment Priest face up.
Oopsie daisy. Oh, whoops, cast the wrong one.
No, you didn't. You get basic planes and play it.
I don't have mana for the Containment Priest.
The joke doesn't work very well when it's very clear what's. God damn! I can't believe you had the Containment Priest in your hand. Holy shit, that was so bad for me. All right. Wow, that didn't end up well. Wow, I got basically max punished for all my decisions because now like.
Toast says that the joke was good.
Wait, so now you're gonna believe Toast? Question mark?
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Alright. I really don't have better plays than this, which is really sad. I think Containment Priest is really, really, really good versus me, by the way.
That is true. I will agree with that. Yeah, I guess. Many things to think about.
I guess maybe I should have killed your Phelia to play around this, actually.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why you decided to just not kill the Phelia and killed the Skyclave for the touch instead.
Yeah. That was maybe questionable. Yes, I'm gonna put it in the command zone. Always into the command zone. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Alright. I need a really good draw here. But my deck is full of them. Career of the Guard. What's that art from? MH3? Okay, yeah, MH3.
Yeah. What do we get with this? This maybe? Doesn't seem bad.
So,
favorite card.
So Spellseeker is going to be an MH4, right? That's just the pattern?
Now we gotta do the cool thing, chat. We're enough ahead that we can do the cool thing and then lose.
What's the cool thing?
The cool thing is play my favorite card in this deck. It's so much worse than like any other option.
I can't wait to see what it is. What the fuck is Sand Scout? It's a throwback to Hazazon Tamar. Is that the name of the card?
I don't know.
It's the card that makes Sand Warriors, yeah. Okay. So when you played that Containment Priest, my hand was Inquisition Greensun Zenith, and I just drew Animate Dead. So I'm fucking dead. So you somehow just fucking colded 3 of my cards that game. Well, I guess I got the Eldritch Evolution out of the way, but...
All according to plan. Alright, I'll swap decks now.
Alright. Nice. Okay, so we're 1-1 so far. What was that? That was Slime Foot versus
Is hitting touch to get more counters worth it? No, because it leaves the thing in play, right? It gives them the elf back and then leaves the 3/3 in play to like block my shit, and then the touch comes back end of turn.
Alright. I guess I'll stick with Slimefoot, and you can play a different deck.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see what you got for us. Not Aragorn yet. Come on, MTGO.
Oh, I guess, yeah, the elf doesn't come back because Containment Priest, sure.
Yeah, that was... that Containment Priest was so insane. Like, holy shit. But I don't think I can really leave Ocelot Pride lying around, because I've been burnt by that thing way too many times.
Yeah, I mean, all roads led to Rome at that stage of the game. Toast. We put Sand Scout into play because we were enough ahead that we were probably fine. All right. Well, this hand is fine, probably.
The hand is hard medium.
This hand is also hard medium. Maybe this deck doesn't want to play more 1-drops. Maybe I'm being disrespectful to that poor Ice Hide Golem, or whatever the fuck it was called.
You mean Isamaru at home? Wait, so why do you have Snowlands in your deck? There must be a reason.
No, there isn't a reason. The original deck had Ice Hide Golem, and I just never changed them.
Oh, I see. So now you have become what you hate. Playing Snowlands for no reason.
Yes. Go get him, Feldon. I believe in you.
But what if I play 3/3 that makes a 1/1 on turn 2?
Did you just redeem timeout yourself, Toast? Is that what you redeemed? I'm confused.
Why would you do that?
I'm giving you the opportunity to explain.
Oh, also
Are you timing yourself out because you thought Searing Spear was 3 mana?
Searing Spear is bad Incinerate. Is Searing Spear in your deck?
It might be. You don't know, Jarvis.
Well, you just talked about Searing Spear 3 times in a row.
We have cards much worse than Searing Spear in our deck.
Well, at least that one's from P3K. That card fucking rules. Yes. Return to command zone.
You want to block?
Not really. You just get a free card. I played a lot versus Feldon. Believe that or not. I'm sure you believe it. I guess I got semi-punished. Oh, only 2 lands. Then you're probably going to play Castle Embereth next turn. Because that one does something.
Give you your points back? Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, I definitely played the wrong line last turn, like, kind of weirdly, but let's...
Oh, I see. Toast, like, quadruple fucked up. He tried to do the brackets to call Searing the exclamation point card, and then he said 3 damage instead of 3 mana. I see. You can stick around, Toast.
So yeah, I was supposed to play Lenorolace last turn, so I could play the Utopia Sprawl and Bayou, and then play the Signfoot off that.
Makes sense.
But now, what do I want to do? So I have... Alright, I guess I name red on this.
Let's see this. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say that. It's not looking very good right now, I'll say that much. But it might. You never know how the rest of this game will play out.
I might block with my Sap Rolling, but probably not. But I do not believe I'm the beatdown, so if you have another haste creature that costs 1, like Bomad Courier, what's the point of attacking?
Block.
Alright, I'll cast this now. Expensive Diabolic Edict. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Seems acceptable. Return DB_Jarvis you to the command zone? I mean, if you insist.
Wait, you're putting me in your command zone? That seems a
what
lot
Moto...
like jail.
That's what Moto said.
You put me in jail.
I don't make the rules.
That did not show up for me. Also, because I was on such tilt today, I had 1 bottle of Calpico left. I drank it. Today was the day.
Sometimes you just need it.
Yeah, but now I don't have any left. There's no emergency stash anymore.
Well, you used it for an emergency. I think that's respectable.
That's true. That was the emergency. Guess this is better, probably.
Time for slime.
By the way, I will block this time, if you let me.
I might pick you up on that.
You'll get to look at 3 cards and play one of them. Until the end of your next turn.
Yes. I kind of want to take you up on that, honestly.
I could also block with my 2 Saprolings.
Yeah, I think I am just gonna...
Alright, I will let you cast Anticipate.
Yeah, I think this is an acceptable exchange. I will allow this. What do we get? Some nice ones in here. I'll take this one.
That's not my favorite. Could you just not do that? Flame Rift me down to 9? Okay.
Ding. I guess I actually shouldn't have done that. Whoops. I'll be fine. Certainly I won't be punished for that.
Alright, I don't think I'm gonna crack this fetch land, given what's going on here. I think it's, like, actually a mistake to crack this fetch land, believe it or not. I will... Bang.
This is allowed.
How about this? Is this allowed?
Yes, but I'm scared. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's something I can do about this. Thragtusk me?
That's not in my deck.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. I think I figured out what I'm gonna do, and it's not that impressive.
I think I might have an inkling of what you're about to do. Yes, this is why I fucked up. Oh well.
It seems really good to do this here because I suspect your plan is to cast a bunch of things at my face.
Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have cast the Flame Rift. I should have cast the rest of the spells in my hand instead, and then I could just Flame Rift you next turn. But
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
I was hoping that I didn't get punished for my play, but we will, it is what it is.
Are you gonna cast... Okay. Do you have Searing Spear in your hand?
5 mana. Feldon costs 6. Yeah, that's fine.
Aha! You have the Searing Spear! That you only talked like 20 times about.
We also have the Fire Blast.
Okay.
Yeah, if I just like cast all the spells in my hand,
no.
I just have Flame Rift to kill you here. But we'll just top deck a burn spell instead. Oh fuck.
Well, this shortens the amount of time you have to do that. In that, I think you have to draw it this turn, but obviously, like, you have a bunch of outs to that.
This doesn't look great, chat.
Because I played a lifelinker and I, like, took... I basically cast a gain for... Oh, you drew that? Okay, I guess that, like, technically manages something.
I should have done this on your turn. Whoops.
Well, it doesn't... It's, like, identical, right? Like, because it gives -1/-1 counters. Like, it doesn't matter when you do it.
The prowess would potentially matter, but yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay, now I feel safe fetching because I know exactly what's in your hand. All right.
Damn, imagine getting punished for making the bad plays. Couldn't be me.
So I'm still effectively dead if you draw something else. And you have Sokensen, which is... Wait, what did you play? Why do I see 3 cards in your hand? Oh, Searing Spear was cast. Right.
Yeah, the Searing Spear that is currently on this
Alright.
deck.
The question is if I want to keep this Goblin Bombardment.
It's a lot of damage. Am I just dead if you Goblin Bombardment me?
I think the answer is yes. So I'm going to keep it.
Suddenly I don't like this.
I was actually working out that exact thing.
Yeah, beefed this game, huh? Should have cast all of my spells in my hand and not cast the one interactive. Oopsie. I feel like I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's more than 11. You got me. Oops. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Last Up Quarry is probably is much better than Phelia, but like you do have like a decent chunk of just like hasty 1-drops that you can Lazatep back as 4/4s, which is pretty nice in this deck. But it's mostly just a flex land in like the monocolor decks because you get to play a decent number of those.
Ooh, I was on the draw the game. I broke serve. But yeah, I was actually counting to see if it was lethal before I decided to keep it or not. And I was like, oh, it's lethal.
Sounds okay.
I sure am glad that there are actual revised dual lands in my deck as opposed to like shock lands only. It's a significant difference there. Emperor Bones, the Bone Man.
The Bone Man is here. Bone time.
I don't think it'll be bone time for a while, honestly.
Nah, cast it turn 1. Me and Spirit guided out.
So it can die to like a shock?
You don't know that. I could have anything, Jarvis. In my deck full of nothing but shocks and lightning strikes.
Yeah. You probably have Bone Crusher Giant in your deck somewhere as well.
Perhaps. Really thematically good against Emperor.
Yeah, it's very funny. Emperor Bones or Bone Crusher Giant? Which are you picking in that fight?
Can you stop casting these unshockable wild growth? Fucking, this is cheating, Jarvis.
Well, see, I played a lot against red.
You're supposed to cast Mana Dorks. I can
Well,
kill them.
I also have an Elvish Mystic in my hand, so I just chose not to cast it.
I'm dumb. I don't know why I didn't
Play Feldon. Well,
that was pretty stupid of me.
time to play a different 2-drop.
I might just play Feldon post-combat, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Oh, the embarrassment. This is the correct play, but it's still correct to do it.
Yeah, good old miss 2 damage. We won't lose by 2 damage in my burn deck. It's fine. Couldn't possibly get punished by flex lands, huh? Right, chat?
Alright, now we'll cast our Mana Dork.
Alright, that one's fine. Yeah.
I almost thought I F6 through my land drop, but it was just waiting for you to put the thing back into the command zone. I was so scared for a second. I'm like, did I really do that? The answer was I hadn't. I was just like terrified that I had. Alright. Let's see what you got. Jesus. That's a pretty good one.
Damage.
Yeah. That's like Searing Blaze at home, right?
Oh, we drew a card. Shit.
That's a pretty good one. That one doesn't hurt me. Urza Saga. Thinking emoji.
What's the score so far? It's 1-1 right now. And then he's up a game in this third match.
Nope, don't tap like that. Tap like this.
Get back your Elvish Mystic.
I maybe should have done it this way first.
Take your pick. They all do the same thing.
Yeah, but I get to take 2 of them. And also, now it's a good time for me to adapt it while you can't just kill it in response.
Yes, because my hand of, or my mana base, my perfect mono-red mana base of Shatters.
This reminds me of playing against merfolk so many times where they can't cast their spells, you know? And yeah, Fire Ambush is the cooler Volcanic Hammer, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually own a Chinese Fire Ambush, which is not very surprising, I guess, if you know me. Alright, I think I'm going to take your instance. Yeah, I think that's the play. Alright.
Dang, Jarvis didn't forget his beginning of combat step.
I have that one on by default, by the way. Because I play so much draft that like it's correct.
I've had it on since I started playing Emperor Bones, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oh, but I've just had it on for like years, believe it or not.
It's like an upkeep or draw step stop. I should have one, but I just don't.
I have an upkeep stop. I only put the draw step stop on manually. Yo, what's up, Fornia? Thanks for the 60 months. That's so many years of subbing to me. That's 5 years.
How do I want to do this?
All right. Wait, what was in your hand? Rift Bolt, Volcanic Hammer. Yeah, I made it so you can't really time your spells very well.
I think we just sit back.
Yeah, who's the beatdown? One, two, three, four. I can cast that. You block. Wait, no, your block's not even good.
I have a 2/2 and a 1/1.
A lot of things I can do here, actually. But they all cost 3, so I can only do one thing.
Unlucky. I couldn't possibly have the problem of only being able to cast one spell per turn. That's a pretty good one.
I think I'm fine trading with both of your creatures if you want to do that.
My lightning strike.
Yeah, I want to avoid it getting Goblin Dark Dwellers or Bloodthirsty Adversaried. Hey, look, I can cast a second spell now. Alright. You can output, like, a fair amount of damage. Although I guess you can only cast one red card. I wonder if you have a Springleaf Drum in your deck.
Maybe I should.
I've thought about it a lot over the years. It would be pretty good. Well, it'd be fine here, I think. But Bomat. Bomat delivers the mail. Misrespect. Oh my god.
Just good deck building, Jarvis. You want to shock that one for me?
Probably not. I also think I'm going to trade my 1/1 for your 1/1.
Understandable. Wait, am I just like dead to some Eldritch Evolution bullshit? I don't know. I don't really want to think about that.
Oh, you did see Eldritch Evolution. I guess off Goblin Guide. The answer is yes, you are dead to it because I have Pyroglyph in my deck.
Pyroglyph's a good one.
Yeah, I love that card. It's so sweet. I think it's also just a good Magic card.
Yeah, it's just sweet. I have Pyroglyph in this deck.
That's not very surprising because it's like the best Flame Tongue card you've ever seen in your life. Because
it goes face.
Yeah, it turns out that's like really powerful. Also, I have 3 Glyphs in my deck.
3.
I have Barrowglyph.
And you the 1-drop?
No, I have actual Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf?
Yeah,
fair.
because I have Green Sun Zenith.
Makes sense. Sometimes you just need a big guy. All right.
All right, we're rotating Slimefoot out, so I guess it's Aragorn time.
All right, sounds good.
I get like a weird amount of lag playing these games. I don't know if that happens to you too.
I don't know if it's Moto lately or if it's specifically like Commander stuff, but yeah, I have experienced that.
I think if the games go long, the lag gets kind of bad, honestly.
This hand doesn't seem very good. This hand's fine.
I'm on the draw again. Hello, I have a legacy band card in my hand.
Wow, cheating. He dealt 2 damage.
It sure did deal 2 damage, and my mana is super awkward.
He did his best, and that's all I can really ask of him.
Alright, we're gonna give up a lot of cards to not be dead. This is, like, very awkward, but it seems very correct to me, looking at my hand.
Wait, do I have to put this in my deck? Do I not get the option of putting this back in the command zone from the stack?
I don't know. I don't know how commander rules work.
Yeah, I don't know either, because I know, like, if you tuck the commander, like, if you, like, Vendilion click a thing, it has to go to the command zone, but it's giving me option top or bottom, and I think once I click, it'll ask me if I want to put it in the command zone, I guess. But I'm not positive. Well, I would like to draw it if I can't put it in the command zone, so I guess I'll put it on top. It didn't... Wait, it's in... We just went back to the command zone, it didn't ask me?
Oh, that's weird. It didn't even ask you.
Yeah.
That's like the weirdest implementation. Like it just automatically did because like theoretically isn't there? Yeah, although I cannot really come up with a situation where you would want that, but I'm sure it exists. Oh my god, my deck is trolling me.
You double clicked yes. I'm pretty confident I did not double yes. Get him.
Wait, what?
It's another volcanic.
Yeah, I know, but why didn't we cast Feldon?
Because it costs 4 mana.
Wait, is that how it works?
Yeah, you subtletied him. I cast him out of the command zone. He costs 4 mana now.
Oh my god, that's so bad for you.
That is how that works, I assume, right? It doesn't actually say on him that I've cast him twice.
Oh, so that's the advantage of putting it on top then. It only costs 2.
Yeah, that's why I was... Okay, I would have, like, maybe, like...
I see. I got very confused. I'm like, wait.
You can change the option on the commander by right-clicking him. Oh, there is. If Feldon, Ronom, Excavator would change zones, it goes to click here to change. Hand, not command zone, or command zone instead of library. That is too confusing.
Why did they make it so confusing? Also, I'm at 15. You have 4 lands, and I have 3 lands. I don't feel that bad about my chances. Oh, can I have that... Can I have that Tishana's Tidebinder back to really fuck you right here?
You cannot. I'd rather not get my Feldon counterspelled or some bullshit here, so I'm just going to attack you for 2 damage with these guys instead.
Reasonable. That, like... Oh my god. That was been such an insane Tidebinder right there. Holy shit.
Malcolm.
Oh, that's a good card to draw. I have some really bad ones I'm going to discard right here. Alright. Remand is not where it's at, Versi, I'll tell you what. That one can really go fuck off.
Well, that's a pretty beefy one, huh?
That's one of my favorite cards from that set, because it wasn't, like, really broken, and it only, like, pumped up fringe decks, if that makes sense. I have a Siren Pirate and a Merfolk God. What a universe we live in. Remand bad versus Burn is one of the first lessons you remember learning. Yeah, it's good versus Riftbolt basically only. But it's bad versus basically everything else. Alright. I don't think that Elementor will kill me.
You never know.
Wild Slash. I've died to Wild Slash in Legacy before. It's when I had Glacial Chasm out. Do you know what Wild Slash does?
Yeah, if you have Ferocious, then the damage can't be prevented.
Yeah.
You get 'em.
You get killed through a Glacial Chasm. That's what happens. Alright. Alright. How are you gonna beat my top decked Murktide is the real question.
Probably not, if I'm being honest.
It's kind of it's a big monster.
That is a pretty big monster.
Do I care? Doesn't seem like that does anything.
You want to block the Feldon?
No.
I'm pretty pleased.
No. We know the risk reward on that one. By the way, how are you going to beat Arena of Gloried Feldon?
Arena of Lord Aragorn. I've been sitting there staring at it and realizing that it has lifelink like 3 turns ago, and that card is this seems like a very bad matchup for me after I discovered that that card has lifelink and has 4 toughness.
Oh wait, I don't even have to chalk this in. Never mind. Right? This works? Yep. It also falters you. For God knows what reason. Like, Arena of Glory, this is, like, pretty nonsensical.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It also has Vigilance.
Yeah. Vigilance lifelink? This card is, like, actually unbeatable for Feldon. How is Feldon playable if Aragorn exists?
Maybe you, like, kill them or have Skullcrack on that turn.
Yeah. Play more for it. Maybe you want, like, every 3 mana 4 damage spell or something. I think I might be not playing some of them.
Do you have Flame Javelin and Slaying Fire?
I do have Flame Javelin and Slaying Fire. You dodge the matchup. It's like one of the most popular decks in the and I think dodge the matchup seems real loose.
Yeah, my mana was really awkward, but it kind of didn't matter. That game was kind of a slaughter.
Yeah, definitely.
I like even 2 for 1 myself on your thing. Although I guess I'm not even sure. Well, I'm not sure if that was how the Feldon thing is supposed to happen. Right? Like, are we sure that that was correctly handled?
I'm pretty sure there's a way that I'm allowed to put Feldon on.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, you can right click on your commander and you can choose like automatically the zone that it should go in. I think, but I don't fully understand how it works.
Reasonable. Oh, that card. God, Command Tower is such a sick land in 3-color decks.
I have the sneaking suspicion that my Feldon is not going to make it to the red zone, but
I have a very nice looking Force Spike for that.
yeah, I understand that you can. I just don't fully understand how. Also, apparently, I can only do it when I have priority. I can only like make those decisions. Yeah.
Surprise! I have a doggo. Does the doggo get to block?
Should have done this slightly differently, but it's probably fine.
Tarfire. That's good with Paraglyph.
How do I want to sequence this is a question.
Whoa.
I think I just want to do this.
Light up the stage?
I wish. Light up stage would have been a good one to have there. But I fucked that sequencing up. I wasn't sure if I wanted to bolt, but I think I just always bolt there. A guy. Group guy. Don't worry about it. Is the silence reading territorial Hellkite?
Yeah, because that has a lot of words, so I have to figure out what it does. It looks like it's
only,
4/4 haste.
6/5 haste, but for 4 can only attack every other turn.
Oh.
It taps
Well,
itself on it, on the alternate turns.
I really hope you don't draw a land for that.
We'll draw a land. It's fine. It's on the top of my deck for sure.
You're gonna draw a tap land. You're gonna draw Den of the Bugbear.
I don't think I have a tap one.
Den,
I do have a
Den of the Bugbear?
We drew a pretty good one for not a land. That's your basic island.
That is the plan, yes. And then after that, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but that is part of the plan.
It's certainly better than not fetching your basic island. I guess this is a plan against Aragorn. What? That's cheating! That's fucked up, Jarvis.
Pretty sure it's...
We'll draw Blood Moon and punish you for tapping. Oh god damn it. I think this deck needs to be reworked a little bit. This Feldon deck.
So far, this deck has looked so much worse than the other decks.
Yeah, I haven't changed it much from the initial build. I think it wants like more lands and less top end.
More lands and more top end.
More lands and less top end. It's like actively just has like too many like 4-drops that you just can't cast.
I see. That makes sense to me. Okay, I can get the Snow Plains in case you have another Blood Moon effect, which you probably do.
I mean, you should have tapped differently if you're last turn if you're gonna play.
Well, I actually had something to address that, but
fair enough. This card seems pretty unbeatable.
I don't know why it gives the Monarch. Like, so much about this card makes...
It's an EDH. It's a nonsense EDH card. Like, it was printed in the fucking Lord of the Rings EDH decks, so they just didn't balance it at all. It's just like a 4-player card that no one cares about. Well, I'm not winning if this goes anywhere else.
Alright, it's dead.
Yeah, you just get to draw 2 cards a turn and just like recast it next turn anyway, and we're dead.
Yeah, I'm probably going to bury you under a pile of things, although it's not fantastic for me, but I guess I think recasting it, actually maybe not. You're at 16? Okay, no, this other plays better, actually.
It's terrifying to hear.
What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, that is in fact terrifying.
Well, it turns out it kills you in 2 turns, right?
If we draw land, we could. We're still not quite there, huh? Oh well, that's not a land. Unfortunate. Could have maybe put something together. I have Fiery Confluence if we drew a land. But then
spoiler: one of my cards when I tapped out that turn was Daze.
Wow, cheats.
Yeah, Daze is so broken.
Alright, I think this Feldon deck is actually very, very, very bad.
Alright.
If the Aragorn deck exists in any capacity. I don't understand how people play this deck. I'm gonna go back to casting Phelia all the time.
So, yeah, I guess...
I'll switch to Lightpaws, my 3rd deck.
Okay. I probably can't beat you if you actually draw a Bogle. I don't know how many Bogles... Oh, I guess you're mono weight? So what Bogles are in your deck?
You don't have any Bogles. Your Bogle is Lightpaws.
Oh, that's much worse for you when I can actually kill it.
No, I mean... You can't kill it that many times.
Are you kidding? This is a Jeskai deck full of removals and counterspells.
Yeah, the Lightpaws deck is built with just like every 1-mana or ash to protect from dying. Specifically, white removal. It does have. I've found some problems. I think the Aragorn deck is probably not a good matchup for this deck, though.
Okay.
Because it struggles with counterspells and white removal the most. White removal less so. Counterspells a lot.
Gotcha.
Like this deck is very, very good against Slimefoot, but much worse against sort of Splash Air's counterspell deck. If we could ever keep an opening 7, maybe. Jesus. I supposed to keep this on 6 or just go to 5 versus my opponent's 7? And so bad. How do I ever win? I think we're better odds on 5.
Like Mother of Runes into Lightpaws into like slap a bunch of auras on it, right? There's zero shot your
Yet? Like, Legacy's not playable yet, no.
zero shot your deck doesn't have both Mother of Runes and Giver of Runes in it, right?
Yeah, it's probably a pretty good bet. That's not good for me. Kind of wish I was on the draw this game.
You know, funny you say that. One of the reasons I kept my hand was a one-lander with Tithe on the draw.
Damn it, I should have just said go.
Bro, Tithe is so fucking good. The kids don't even know. I've
rules. I kind of want to put Tithe in Phelia. I haven't yet.
Tithe is if you play Tithe in Phelia, you have to put some fetch lands in your deck, I think, because it's really good with fetch lands.
Definitely. I've been on the fence about putting fetch lands in because they're good with Sand Scout and Scarab Swarm. I've cut Samwise, but I could put that back in.
I was wondering, like, God, please don't miss a land drop. Please don't miss a land drop.
God, that would have been so funny.
I would have shamefully cast the Tithe still, obviously, but obviously it's so much better to cast with 1 mana, draw 2 lands instead of.
Are we just gonna like lose all these games? I also hate this card. Curious if this is in your deck.
From the stock versions, me and Jacob cut a lot of the cards that we were like, these cards make no damn sense.
I mean, I think we're just gonna fucking lose. Let's just wait a turn. The odds of me winning by casting Lightpaws seem lower than the odds of me winning via passing the turn and trying to hit 3rd land drop.
That means you have like Apostle's Blessing or something, I guess? I don't know. Alright, well. One really good thing for you in this matchup is this deck is horrible at flipping a Johnny. It kind of just plays a Johnny because it's a good rate card.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm not excited to cast this, but not getting better for me, huh? Kind of expected you to just error warn me there.
Nah, we can save the Aragorn.
That's pretty good.
For no need to overthink it. I can't believe we both cast Tithe on turn 1, essentially.
God. I should have waited. I should have held the. I think holding the Tithe might have been right. I'm not. Obviously, would have been way better for me because you have Tithe, but just like getting the 1 land is not very good for me there because that hand really needed 2 lands.
It turns out 2 is much greater than 1.
Yeah.
That's very funny that both of us cast Tithe on 1. It's just like, what?
I should have lost the die roll.
I was thinking that. I'm like, wow, this hand's incredible in the draw and, like, kind of dog shit on the play, you know?
Alright, we'll keep this. This hand. Okay.
Oh, my hand's really bad. Alright.
Maybe I can take a game pretty
This
quick.
is fine. What do I bottom? Probably this one. I will say, it's kind of funny. You've won 5 or 4 of the 5 die rolls.
Yeah, it's because I'm a good Magic player, Jarvis.
But I've won a lot of those games.
That's because I'm unlucky.
Wait, did you really do that? Holy shit. I walked into that one. That was well played. Well played. Wait, you're not running out your thing directly into everything? Wow, unlucky for me. This
Yeah,
bullshit that my opponent won't just run their spells out into obvious things. Alright, that card's probably a bit much. I love that art, though. It's just like a guy with, like, his fucking puzzle pieces falling off. Haha, joke's on you, I have this one instead.
Wow, cheats.
Classic spell snare that Marcus loves.
I get spell snared an unreasonable amount because all of my decks have 2-drop commanders.
Well, Yoshi dodges spell snare. I think spell snare is just fantastic in the format, though. Like, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, deck is centralized around a lot of like good 2s. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
The real question is if I'm supposed to tap out. The answer is probably not.
No, tap out is fine. Cast like Aragorn or something. It's chill.
No, we'll just wait a little bit.
I got nothing.
Well, that's for sure not true.
I really hope that someday they'll get rid of the it asks you to pay twice.
I know, it's super infuriating. And then you have to
It's
put it
just
back
like
in your
such
command
BS.
zone. It's just like everything is nonsense, you know? Guess I care about that. Alright. It's finally time to tap out. There's no way you could ever punish me for this, especially since Lightpaws cost 6.
I can think of a card.
You're not going to draw it.
What if it's already in my hand?
Well, that seems unfortunate for me. Is it Command Beacon? I see. I guess now I get to see what ores are in your deck.
For the first time.
It's kind of weird. Like, I've played with Lightpaws and, like, Pioneer. But I have no idea, like, what the ores in a mono white deck would be. I guess you probably have, like, the usual suspects. Like,
what the hell do I do here?
so you have Cartouche of Solidarity in your deck. Ethereal Armor.
Need to make it immune to as much death as possible, which means
I guess I'll see what nonsense happens. Oh, all right. I guess I won't see, but maybe I will see. Okay, so I assume you have some sort of protection spell. Flickering Ward? Holy shit, haven't seen one of those in a while. Wait, what's the wording on that card? I have to go. Yeah, I have to go look it up again because it just like disappeared from the battlefield.
because I picked it up. It has an activated ability.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, I see. This effect doesn't remove Flickering Ward. That makes sense.
Yes. So I gave pro white counter, but it took off my Zealot's Conviction, and then I countered the plow, and then I picked it back up to resolve my Sentinel size.
All right, let's see what you will get now.
That's a good question. I don't know what I'm gonna get now. Oh, a lot of my options are a little scary. I'm gonna do this.
I was right about the cartouche, but the cartouche is kind of obvious if you've played with Bogles. That card is so fucking good. All right, well, what about this one?
That's pretty good. So I would like to return this to the command zone.
You sure about that one?
I'm not at a high life total.
No, Hull Breacher plus well, it was mostly the Hull Breacher, right? It hit you twice down to 14, and then you took 7. So you're at 7? Yeah. This is our plan? I guess you can name white, right?
That is one of the 5 colors of Magic.
Alright. I guess you will become the Monarch. Or will you?
Cheats. All right, I yield.
Okay, that matchup seems like actually atrocious for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so we've gone through... I guess I can play like some non-Aragorn deck versus Lightpaws and see what happens.
Yeah, try Slimefoot.
Okay.
And then I'll lose and feel really bad about myself. I think that matchup is like really, really, really good unless they draw a Flare of Malice.
There's only one of those in the deck, so it's kind of hard to do that. Right.
Well, you got like a Demonic Tutor. And then after this, I'll go back to Phelia because I have decided to become a one-trick in this format, and I will just exclusively play the Phelia deck.
I honestly think like it's fine to be a one trick in that format because like there's not even that many matches to play or whatever. Like, also Phelia seems pretty good to me, frankly. All right. Badlands. Ye old Badlands, chat. What do I want to get with that card? I don't even know yet. So I won't bother thinking about it. How about we do this though?
Damn.
Oh wait, I guess this deck has 4 Tarmogoyfs. It does have the Netherglyph. So it just has the full complement.
Can't believe Jarvis would just lie to me like that.
Is it lying if I literally forgot? The answer is no, by the way. This is March? It is.
Can you tell because it's taking me like 4 years? Yeah,
because you have to click past the no dishing cards, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I will be a Jund deck and try to attack you before you bogle me out. It's classic. It's really just a classic of our time, you know? No, how could you have such a thing? Don't you do it. Oh my god, a Shield of Duty and Reason. I haven't seen that.
Are you ready for its buddy?
So you have protection from Jund, huh?
And blue.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Just in case. You never know. I have Skyclave in this deck. Protection from the illusion token that I might give you.
If I attack with both, Will you block Slimefoot or the Saproling?
That's a good question.
It's not a very interesting question. I think you'll block the token 100% of the time.
Yeah, that's probably correct. In fact, maybe 100% correct.
My options are not particularly good. Alright. I think I have to cast this, sadly, and not even use it very well. Do I wish to put a random in my hand? Hell no. Demonic Tutor? Also no. Simian Spirit Guide.
Tutor could be anything. I hope your Flare Mouse at the bottom of your deck.
Yeah, I could get that one. Oh, that's actually probably right to do. Okay. Now I figured it out. Because you so graciously reminded me of what I should do. All right.
It's like the only I can't think of any other card. I feel like you would just keep clicking no until you hit it. Maybe the Abrupt Decay is like you can pretend it's good enough.
Well, I don't have a fourth land, so my first plan was to just go get a land with this. But then when you suggested the Flare, I'm like, wait, that does sound a lot better to do.
Yeah, Flare seems much better than land.
Now, if it is like literally the bottom card, then I guess I lose, but...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, no, I clicked past it!
Oh, no! Is that how that works?
Yeah,
no. It
no.
says exile the top card of your library, isn't it?
No, then it says, do you wish to put Snow-Covered Forest in your hand?
Oh, weird.
I fucked it up. Oh, well. I should have just read the text instead of looking at the arts. Okay, now that I'm fucked up like this, I guess I have to take the land.
Go get your land.
Yeah. Alright. But no, I don't even want this land. I want fucking Taiga instead. Right.
Do you have Taiga still?
I should, right?
Yeah, I think so. You're missing. Yeah, you got Stomping Ground.
Oh, okay. I went past my Living Death. Yeah, fuck it. Never mind. Okay. Alright, that game should have been, like, fine, and then I was just off it because I fucking,
It's definitely been closer, that's for sure.
Well, that was me losing to not playing with Tainted Pact correctly, I think. Alright. Oh, I even won the die roll. Then I lost that game. Clearly, winning the die roll is a crutch.
Yeah. Winning the die roll is bad for Duel Commander, we've established.
0 chance, but okay. I'll just go out on a limb and say that's just fucking nonsense.
What do I want to do here? Do I keep this? Seems like kind of loose. Kind of fine, though. I'll keep. I think we have a decent curve. Well, not anymore. Take your pick.
Well, I think I probably should take the Enlightened Tutor, but it's like also, I kind of don't want to take it at the same time.
It's hard disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but... No, I think I should take it because of because of your curve. Like, it's the only way you can, like, play an Aura on 3. Oh, fuck, I want to take that one instead.
Got him.
Oh, man, it's been so long since I've seen that card.
I've literally never seen this card until.
Oh, that's because you were a small child when that set came out.
Yeah.
Confirm or deny.
When did Odyssey come out?
2000.
Yes, I was 5.
Oh, no, wait, it was It might be 2001, actually.
Ooh, these are much better draws than the cards that were in my opening hand.
What the fuck? Oh, that's super, super bad for me. Wow, coward. Who doesn't attack? Alright, let's see, what land am I getting? Oh, it's a Scalding turn, so I can't get the land I actually want to get. Alright. Well, I don't want to draw this one later, so I'll get this one then.
No commercial district.
Correct.
slime time?
I think so.
Slime it up.
So your hand is... If I attack, will you block?
Maybe. You just have to find out.
It is so not worth the risk.
I feel like this is pretty bad for me.
There's one card in my deck that ignores all of this nonsense.
Yeah.
And that's the one I'm getting.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable, huh?
Alright. Probably our Mother of Runes? Yeah. Done. Alright. And then you have to get past the Chaos Devourer as well. Now, I do know Dog Umbra is a pacifism in disguise.
Correct.
Because I played 9,000 MH3 drafts.
Chaos Devourer is really scary, huh?
It seems good for me, I will say that. Ah, yeah, the other MH3 card.
I think this card might be bad.
I'll give you a hint. I think that was like one of the most overrated cards in that limited format, so I will also believe it is bad.
It's a lot better when you can put 30 auras in your deck, but...
That is definitely true, actually, yeah.
This seems pretty good.
I'm gonna kill the one that has words. Has the dangerous words. Do I even want to attack you?
You're 11 years older than me? Jesus. That's so old, Jazzy.
Wait, I'm 11 years older than you? I thought I'm older than...
Person in my chat said, I learned I'm 11 years older than XJ.
I also might be 11 years older than you, but I don't remember.
Yeah, that's probably close.
Is attacking good? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like I should just sit around and wait for the game to develop. I have so many good draws on my deck. Wait, what the fuck is this card?
It's so good in monocolor commander decks.
Oh, so it's like JMD Tome, Pale Life. It's also a forest right now, by the way.
I can tap it for green mana, true.
That might come up for your Sigil of the Nyan Gods. Oh wait, I guess you can't play that one because it's literally Naya colors, but... God, why'd you play this Yavimaya? I gotta click on my shit twice now. That's exactly why I played it, just to mess with you. I didn't play it just because I wanted to cast my spells. Yeah. Alright.
How do you have your life so together? That's a good question, I guess. Okay. Some people are just luckier than others.
Alright, that did not go where I wanted it to go. So I can cast... Oh no. So you have... What do I know about? You have Dog Umbra and all that glitters? I assume you
Correct.
can go get nonsense from your deck that would also be not great for my health?
That seems pretty likely, yes.
Alright, I guess we'll make the game more variant.
I don't know what that means. I'm a little scared. Ooh.
Well, this game always introduces variants to the game.
All right, we're playing this type of Magic, I guess.
Look, half the decks in this format do that nonsense to the game. You cannot deny that.
Yeah.
Alright, I have that many black sources. Alright, I guess I'll get another swamp.
God, I need to pull up my deck list now. Figure out all the fucking...
All the auras you can get because you put a million...
Yeah, you have like 30 auras in this deck. I just... Game could break very weirdly. Alright, let's take a peek. Oh, this is not the right deck. Lightpaws. Alright, what are my 2 CMC auras, huh? Got a lot of them.
Or these nuts. Got him.
Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3.
Alright, I'm excited to see what you got.
I don't know what I'm getting, if I'm being honest. I think I've figured it out.
Is it Spirit Mantle?
I think I've figured it out.
That didn't answer my question. You just avoided the question.
Could be anything, Jarvis.
I can't wait for you to tank for 5 minutes and then get Spirit Mantle like I called it.
I'm gonna tank for 5 minutes, then get this fucking Spirit Mantle.
Wow! Shocker that I knew playing 9,000 matches with and against Bogles in my life. And then now I have to kill it twice because of his totem armor.
Yes.
Or Umbra armor, I guess, whatever. Alright, is it time for Daybreak Coronet?
I really don't want to keep proving you right. It might not be. It might be time for... I don't know. Vigilance is really good here, huh?
I kind of feel like I could never win if you got Daybreak Coronet, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where's my Daybreak Coronet? There he is. That was... No, yeah, that was fun.
Also, if you zoom in on the Daybreak Coronet, does it look super weird? It's super weird on my screen.
Define weird.
Like, the symbol is, like, slightly off-center, and so are the mana symbols.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
What did they do? How did they break the feature side card so badly? Oh, also, you have the initiative? Oh, that's not very good for my health. I'm at 5.
That is true. That's a pretty uncomfortable number for you, huh?
And you're at 30, so I have to turn the corner. Wait, do I even have an out? I don't think I do.
Yeah, I was thinking about it for a really long time until I realized that Spirit Mantle gives it protection from being Chaos Defiler. And then Dog Umbra also gives it protection from being Chaos Defiler. I was just like, how do I... What's the best way to play around this stupid Defiler?
The Spirit Mantle doesn't play around it, but the Dog Umbra does.
Doesn't it get protection from... Oh, yeah, protection for creatures doesn't actually.
Because that card is stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Well, I have access to any card in my deck. And you can have a card for free, because that's not going to be helpful.
Alright. I feel like I know what card you're getting. But...
Well, Flare of Malice doesn't work, right?
Yeah, no, I was going to say Living Death.
Well, but don't I die to Mother of Runes attacking me?
Well, you get to Defiler it, right? Wait, no, it exiles the Defiler, not destroys it, right?
Well, it exiles it, then like puts it into the graveyard. It's like super
Yeah,
goofy.
so it wouldn't
So...
trigger the battle cannon to kill the Mother of Runes after it comes back, which is what I was thinking.
Oh wait, let me. No, it actually sacrifices.
Oh, it sacrifices everything in play? Wait, how does that work?
No, each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices
Oh,
all creatures they control. Then all cards they exiled this way get put onto the battlefield.
okay, so you could Defiler the Mom.
Yeah, I wonder if there's something better I can do, but probably not.
Yeah, you just have to take the initiative back right after, or you do die.
All right, guess we're doing that. Somehow I have to take damage doing this, even though I'm flooded, because I don't have 2 black sources, because that's the price of playing a 3-color deck in this format. I hope this works.
Pretty sure it works.
Okay, it does. I mean, it certainly looks like it works, right?
You can target the Springleaf Drum if you want.
That's not happening.
Fair enough. How much does Lightpaws cost?
I have no idea.
It says people were saying right click. Okay, cast from the command zone 2 previous. So it costs 6. 1, 2,
Oh,
6.
you can right click on it. Huh. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so you can pay 6 to cast it and then like slap a 1-minute aura on it, and I probably lose to that shit.
Yeah, well, I don't have a 1-mana aura, unfortunately.
Okay, that's much better for me then.
My plan is to hope that you can't take the initiative back.
Come on, deck. Huh, I'm at 4. Okay, my hand's all creatures, and only one of them has haste, so that doesn't work.
This is why we've cast a creature.
Damn, I lost that match. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Sounds good. I'll also go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright, and then we'll jam some more. Ugh.
So, hello, chat. Hope you're all having a good Wednesday. I'm also going to play like 2 hours of Duel Commander with Dom tomorrow, I think, as well on the stream. So, be on the lookout for that. And I hope you all are enjoying this. I mean, obviously, it's a smaller stream than normal, but it's kind of like not very good constructed to play right now, frankly. Which is kind of sad. But that's how it be.
Alright, we're back.
Alright, so I guess we're missing Aragorn versus Phelia. And we're missing some matchup versus Feldon, which I'm like, I don't even care about. And what's the last one we're missing?
Phelia versus...
No, it's Yoshi and Bruce versus Lightpaws is the last one.
Yes.
But I do not...
Let's play Phelia Aragorn.
Okay.
That is a matchup I'm very interested in. I've like not seen the Aragorn deck a lot, just playing leagues. I've played against it like exactly once, I think.
I think it's really good, honestly.
Yeah, I mean it looks very good. I beat it yesterday on my my trophy run, but
Yeah. It's kind of weird that they don't publish this deck list whatsoever, but I don't
they're
know. I
working.
guess.
I know they're working on
Oh,
it.
got it. But yeah,
Wait, hang on. I'm declining this. I'm gonna change the Phelia deck to not fucking have Mutavault and
reasonable. Mishra's Factory.
Mishra's Factory because I think they're just bad and I want white sources. I animate them like just not often at all.
Sounds about right to me.
Get this shit out of here. All right, you can resubmit.
Also, the end story of the IT saga that I was telling you earlier is that I have to go to the office tomorrow after I go to my dentist, and it's so painful.
Rip.
They were supposed to fix it, and then, like...
Nice one, though. Die roll again. How many colorless sources are needed to play Displacer? There was a Displacer in the original list, and I just cut it, so I don't know.
And he also keeps cutting colorless sources, so...
Yeah, I also just cut 2 more, so definitely not now.
What does my hand do? I'll figure out later. This is probably a keep. Skrelv.
Go get him, Skrelv.
Does your Phelia deck play Thalia?
Maybe.
Alright, well...
You think I would put Thalia in a mono white deck, Jarvis?
Yes. Okay, the answer is it's not in your hand, but you have this Dranth Magistrate, which is kind of hateful. What do I want to do this turn? I have options now.
I don't like you having options. I like just me winning.
Alright, guess I'll do this.
This is just Mother of Runes.
Yeah, but as Ward 1 and
Card
Vigilance.
Fun.
It's slightly different. It's like a weird Mother of Runes riff.
Yeah.
Sure. As I was thinking so long, I'm like, well, if I leave up mana, and then you just underdrop and I don't even mana tithe you, so it's like... But I drew the mana tithe right after I probed off of my blue source. Which was, like, semi-awkward, but...
Yeah.
I hate, like, paying 2 life for that when it's, like, so unlikely I'll draw a 1 mana spell, but... You're gonna spellbinder me twice, probably?
Probably, yeah.
Yep. Seems like it. Then my hand doesn't do very much. Oh yeah, I forgot that Skrelv gives Toxic 1 for God knows what reason.
I also forgot that.
Alright. How am I going to get out of this? Some removal? Removal?
Removal?
Oh, well I drew Brainstorm, which is like...
Probably removal. I would have taken that one if I could.
Well, it's on top of my deck. You weren't allowed to take that one.
Cheats.
My Brainstorm is really bad, somehow. Which is kind of...
Mana tithe instead of the Force, honestly.
I was thinking about that, but I also don't know what's in your hand, so...
kill a dog, would you?
Well, I can't. I told you I didn't brainstorm into any removal.
Oh, well, that's good for me then.
Like, if I had removal spell, your thing would be dead.
Understandable. Hey, dog, go away. All right. What do we want to do here? So how does stupid Pippin work? You could, like, double block a 3/3, and then I kill neither of them?
Well, no, because, like, if you put the Pippin first...
I could always kill the Pippin, because you
Yeah.
can't target them. I just put the Pippin first and blocks. Okay.
I would need to wait until next turn for Giver of Runes to be online as well. Then I can get you.
Yeah.
Then the getting will be got. It is kind of weird that Pippin has Vigilance.
It combos with its ability. Or something.
It does. I have Souls. I don't really like that.
Hey, dog, with that.
I was hoping you wouldn't play it, but I guess you were always going to play it.
You have 3 cards in hand.
Damn. You know what would be really good for me right now? If I somehow blocked with all my creatures, then drew Balance.
That would be pretty good. I kind of like don't want to attack with this Phelia. Is that weird?
I don't know. Do you think I'll double block?
I feel like you. It's tough. Just like don't push any damage. I could just proactively use the Skrelv, knowing that you don't have any removal.
Well, I said I don't have removal. Does that mean I don't have removal?
Well, I feel like you wouldn't have let me untap with the Skrelv if you had removal.
Yeah, that would be kind of a Pepega thing to do.
Would be a little bit ambitious.
It's the kind of play you see a lot from bad players, and it like happens, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't happen. And then you lose to that shit. Oh, weird.
I remembered this time.
Okay. Do not take 2 damage for no reason.
Yeah.
Turns out 2 damage is a lot. Although less so when you have Guide of Souls, I think. Spoiler, my hand does jack shit.
Alright, you cannot cast any of those.
This is really unpleasant, huh? Not drawing any removal is not very pleasant. Alright.
Are also a nice combo.
I don't think I can... Alright, yeah.
Alright, we take those.
It turns out you really do have to draw a removal versus a mono white deck to have a shot.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, dog, you're getting kicked out. 1 second. Get out of here. Get. Alright, do we want to keep this hand? We'll be fine, right?
There can only be one dog, and it's Phelia.
I believe in myself.
My hand's actually a real magic hand, by the this time.
My hand is not a real magic hand, if I'm being honest. Never mind, we're fine.
What? Oh, that one? Was that your draw for turn?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm okay with you like discarding 2 cards, killing Mother of Runes. But... This is not for you specifically. It doesn't do that much for you.
Hey, it blocks Phelia.
It's true. I guess it's also 2/3 lifelink.
What do I want to do here? I always struggle figuring out how to play around like counterspell plus removal spell. Like it's always easy, like playing against Tamio, you just always cast Phelia here. Or you're playing against removal spells, you always hold up Phelia until end step. But versus a deck that has counterspells and removal spells, it's like kind of annoying.
think the answer is you have to look at your hand, decide.
Yeah. I will elect not to attack. Poor doggo. Oh, not poor doggo.
I'll give you a hand. I don't have a land. So that Esper Sentinel is like... That is not allowed to live. Oh, I should have attacked you, right? You can always just flicker my guy. Alright. Well, I guess this stops you from flicker. Like, yeah, no. Yeah. If you have like a Blade Slicer or something.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to buy time until I find my third land, so... The classic. Are you sure you want to target my creature?
I'm literally not allowed to target it.
It says up to. You can just target nothing.
I could target 0 things, you are correct.
It's gonna be one of these games, huh? Alright, well. Kind of unpleasant, but...
Ooh, that was a good draw.
No! I screamed no at the top of my lungs. Yo, Otaz, welcome back. 10 months. That's so many months. This is the classic Death and Taxes experience when your opponent's mana screwed and you have a port.
Yes. It's glorious.
Oh, fuck, City of Traders? It's probably not good for my health. Oh my god, I have more cards than you, and you have less life? Wow.
I only have less life once, but I have more card. I have less cards twice. Combo City.
Yo, Vitor Senek, welcome. Thank you for the Prime sub. First time here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, right, this shit is happening. Never mind, I'm out. Alright, I guess I lost because I just didn't... I don't know. I feel like that was not emblematic of the matchup, really, but I guess that also happens. So we haven't played... What's the last matchup we haven't played? Oh, Yoshi and Bruce versus Lightpaws, right?
Or Yoshi and Bruce versus... You've only played Yoshi Bruce once. You played versus Feldon, which probably...
Yeah, I do not want to play against Feldon. The deck looked pretty bad, honestly.
Yeah, I was much less impressed with it. I came here with two decks that one deck that I really like, and one deck that I kind of like, and then Feldon was just like, that's fine.
Feldon's, yeah, all right. So this will probably be the last match for the night because
Are we tied? Is this match 7?
No, I'm up 4-3.
Oh, it's 4-3. I can't do math.
So you could end up tying, but currently I have the edge. So you have to play out of your mind to get on the scoreboard to even Steven.
Lightpaws versus Yoshi is interesting. I've played this one a couple of times.
I have not.
Yeah, Lightpaws isn't like everywhere. I've actually played a Lightpaws mirror once.
Oh, that sounds really not very fun.
It's pretty heinous.
I mean, I've played Bogle's mirrors before. I can't imagine it's too different from that. By the way, 1-drop. I'm sure you're shocked.
Wow, you have a 1-drop in your opener? Lucky.
Oh, it's better than in my opener. That doesn't have to be my fucking hand. Oh, that's an interesting draw. Alright. This one.
It's a combo.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know, like, really how often you're supposed to activate that thing, because I feel like if you're hitting them with Yoshi, you're already winning. So my suspicion is, like, it's kind of, like, not very good to do that very often. Alright, Jadra has asked, if I'm playing limited and opponent has an unbeatable bomb, the kind that wins the game if you resolve, Do you sideboard and narrow hate or hope they don't draw it? Kind of depends on what your deck looks. Oh my god, you had Tithe on the draw? I might as well just concede now. It's Jover. It's Jover.
We fucking got his ass.
God, Tithe is so insane. Ossification. There goes Yoshi.
You'd leave him under there.
No, I'm clicking yes.
Are you and Jarvis liking Duel Commander? For my feeling good? I've enjoyed. It's a nice, refreshing change of pace.
Yeah, I mean, like the other flip side is all of the other formats are kind of on fire or really boring. So like,
yes.
I don't know, like it doesn't really take very much for people want to play something else.
Oh dear, that's bad for me, huh?
Oh, I agreed. Tithe plus fetch is sweeter, but I don't think JR's deck has any fetch lands in it currently. Or does it? I don't know.
You would probably be correct. Maybe it should. Maybe it's like fine enough.
But I think I'm just gonna kill you this game with my creatures. You know, some classic beat 'em ups.
Classic combo, chat.
It's true. Land tax was banned in Legacy once, and Reed and Reed's brother were convinced that they could break it by playing it in Miracles plus Days. But then it turned out the Miracle shell was the broken part, not the land tax part.
What's my plan to win here?
I don't know. Probably cast Lightpaws at some point, right?
Yeah, that's step one, certainly. Oh no, I'm going to be looking at the Phelia deck again because I swapped the lands. Stare at my list of one-drop auras. Problem is, I think it's just this. Just like...
Wait, you're just passing? What does that mean? It means it's time to forge, I think.
Beatdowns.
I mean, you are dying pretty fast.
I'm not dying slow.
It's Reed and Ian, 43% emo. I actually like Ian a lot, but... Alright. Now I have to figure out what I want to do after I got distracted by that. I guess it's just attack for 7? Seems good to me. What are you going to do about an attack for 7?
Cry.
What do you think I'm going to get?
Could be anything, really.
Really? I think it's Ember Cleave 100% of the time.
Yeah. Are we in this game? I don't think so. Might be dead. Let's find out.
I was checking the wording on Lightpaws, and the answer is you go get a 2-drop by doing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
I guess we'll see if you have something. It kind of feels like you do, but... So have you. Wow! You had something. Are you going to get Flickering Ward named Red?
I could, or I could just give it 4 toughness.
Oh, that's probably better, isn't it? Alright, this...
I'm trying to figure out the best way to give it 4 toughness.
Why not play the card in my hand? Because I wanted to leave this up. Obviously, it didn't work out great for me, but...
Probably plus vigilance.
You saw Menguchi's playing Duel Commander? It really feels like... Look, it's not end times. We're just in a scenario where things really do need to be banned, and they haven't done it yet, so people are just playing other formats. It's not the end of the world. You just have to wait a few weeks, and then like people will play the like Legacy or Modern or whatever.
I should have done that differently, I think. Hard to say. What was I gonna get? I had a plan here. And this, then we're fine, quote unquote.
Oh, it has Vigilance?
Yeah, I gave it Sentinel's Eyes, so it can also block.
Smart. You now have the initiative.
I do. There's probably a better sequence there, though. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have done this first. Are we just 11 days from WotC with the biggest troll no changes announcement? There's I will bet a lot of money against that.
That's like impossible to happen, yeah.
Yes, 0 changes, any format. No shot.
Okay, what is in your hand?
Could be anything.
Your deck has to play removal, right?
I mean, I've played some, yeah. 0 changes in Legacy? That's like the... that's not the least. I guess 0 changes in Modern is less likely than 0 changes in Legacy, but I would bet significant money on either either of those cases. Am I just dead if this happens?
I mean, it looks like it to me.
I mean, I go to 1 if this happens, right? I'm not just dead. But I am scared.
You scared, punk?
I am scared.
Alright, so you did have something. Alright. Now it's safe for me to do this.
Maybe I shouldn't have been scared, huh? Although, then I just died because you plow on my turn after I cast... And then I have to cast Gladiol's Dismissal, then I die anyway.
What does this do? Phase it out? This is such... Okay, yeah. I mean, that card's also in my deck, but I had to read it every fucking time because there's like 1,000 words on it. All right, if you had taken it, you would have died.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, like there was a pretty good chance you were dead if you just took the damage. I feel like.
I was pretty sure. Because otherwise, if I'm not dead, then you just attack with bolt, make me dead with Ember Cleave.
Yeah.
You just send the Stoneforge. So like, I felt like you definitely had something.
Is Duel Commander sweet? It's a lot like playing in a 100-card cube deck. Is probably the best way of describing it. Versus other people who've also playing a 100-card cube deck. So I think that's why it's like picking up. People just like those cards, you know.
So now I'm not dead. Because now we're at 10 life. They're only representing 8.
Yeah, but if I ever get the initiative back, you're in for it. You enjoy combat? Fair enough.
You saw most formats are on fire or boring. Which formats fit those categories? Pioneer, Modern, Legacy. Most of them.
I think technically, like that's why the standard challenges have had like 60+ people because it's like new and shiny, which is kind of funny to think about. What's your format for combat? Cube or draft? I guess like maybe standard, but I'm not sure. Like I'm still figuring it out.
Oh, no, you are showing lethal, right? Oh, you could have just activated the Stoneforge, put in the Embercleave as well for lethal.
Yeah, but it was bad versus like most of your
Yeah.
range, I think. That's
Yeah,
why I just
I was just
attacked
thinking
you.
that like I was just thinking that attack with the Sentinel. I was like, he can't cast Embercleave, but you can.
If you had done something else, I would have killed you with it. Instead,
What's the text on Embercleave? Does it give +1/+1 also?
yes, +1/+1 double strike, trample,
Okay, so I
equip
actually
3.
am dead on board.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna just assume you have nothing. Like
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'm just thinking if I like make some plays. Kind of wish I could. No, we do. Do I want to just draw this anyway though for next turn? I think I do. It's not good, but it's like fine.
One top, one bottom. Lightpaws is back. Wait.
Protections from all the good colors, right?
Wait, but how are... Oh, no, you have to get something that lets you block fires on it, right?
Yeah.
Ah, Griffspoon. I've lost to that one a lot in my life.
Oh no! Fuck! I know what I should have done. Damn it! Damn it! This. Wait, would I have? Yeah, no, that would have been way better. Fuck. No, it would have been like slightly better.
Hold on. Can I kill you now? I think I can, assuming you don't have Solitude. Wait, no. That didn't change anything. Because that costs 4. Wait, no, you have to block Senu. And then you take 1, 2, 3, 4 from that. Oh no, I guess you go to 1 then, right?
Do I? I didn't do the math. I think I might still be dead. Double strike trample, so it's 6 power versus 2 toughness. 4. If you attack both and cast Evercleave, I think I am dead. I think I took exactly 5. I fucked this up slightly, but I think I still would have lost.
Is it better to put it on that or the Stoneforge? Or is it identical?
I mean,
no, it's not. Yeah.
I go to 1, but
yeah.
It's also like pretty unlikely that I can win the game from there anyway.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is exactly lethal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly lethal. Yeah, I fucked that up slightly. I could have made Lightpaws block better, but I still would have had to trade the Lightpaws, so it probably would have died. Like, so I probably lose that game regardless.
That game was a play-draw difference, I think, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's just going to happen a lot when you play, like, mono-white versus Boros, like, no matter what. Especially, I think, when, like, a huge portion of your plan is to get, like, the auras onto your thing, right? Ooh. Alright, I guess... I keep...
I feel like I just never actually won this, huh?
At some point, I'll look at your Lightpaws list and see if I can... If there's things you're missing. I don't know.
I cut one of the one-drop flash auras. I think you just want actual all of them.
Oh, I could not fathom cutting any of those, yeah. They seem like the best part of that deck, frankly. By the way, now I'm remembering how miserable pathways are, but it's not like I can really cut it from my deck. Alright. Come on, deck. Okay, that plays.
2/2.
The legendary lands triggering Yoshi is, like, kind of nonsensical, honestly, but... what a card.
I think we just do this.
What? That's unfair.
You can leave it under the Skyclave if you want. Get a 1.
It's kind of interesting what I'm supposed to do with this now, actually.
I mean, your options are get a 1/1 token or have access to Yoshimaru for the rest of the game. It's more interesting in with Banisher, Priest, Fiend Hunter type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like now your Yoshi's just gone forever.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't think I am ever going to want to like spend mana on it anyways, so it seems fine to do
reasonable.
that.
If you don't want your 3-mana 1/1,
Yeah.
the Skyclave dies, which is like totally reasonable.
Classic Arena of Glory being a tapped land, but that card's just too good not to play.
What do I want?
I don't know. You have a lot of options now.
Yeah.
Does my deck have a Solitude in it? I hope it does. Okay, it does. I'll see the Life's Bounty. A classic from Theros Beyond Death.
Casting spells at instant speed? That's fucked up, Jarvis.
Look, one good doggo deserves another good doggo. That's all I can say. Whoa, that's a good draw.
I don't like that.
Alright. First.
Not a lot of good draws.
Bang.
Tough block.
Second trick, which you're also probably not going to like very much.
At least you don't have a red permanent, huh?
It's true. That's been my rant of forever about the Boros deck in Modern. People just refuse to play Goblin Bombardment. I'm just like, you all are, like, fucking insane. Because you know what a Goblin Bombardment is?
It's a really good way to flip your Ajani.
Yeah, it's everything you need it to do. You have a ton of mana somehow.
Phelia is really fucking good against Lightpaws, huh?
It's true. It also let me use all my mana that turn to cast it.
How the fuck do I beat a Phelia with this deck?
Kill my Phelia with On Thin Ice or something?
You can't tutor it on Thin Ice.
It's true.
You just have to draw your removal spells.
No, wait, isn't... There are, like, aura tutors, right? Like,
Well, yeah,
open the armory or whatever. Like, they're not very good rate, but, like, they exist.
Enlightened tutor.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, the rate on all of those cards is bad, but, like, technically you do it.
Put a pro-white aura on it. Thanks, chat.
Well, that's Flickering Ward, but the rest of your auras will be kind of useless then if you do that.
I'm about to time out because of inactivity. Calm the fuck down, Moto. Jesus Christ.
It's only been 1 minute.
Yeah.
Why is it doing that? That's so weird.
Fucking chill out, Moto.
Is Bruce bugged? You've been playing this little can't cast it? Have you cast Yoshi before that, Jebby?
Someone doesn't know the partner rules.
I'm just clarifying. Like, maybe it actually is bugged. Who could say?
The game just doesn't let you cast Bruce ever. Would be really funny.
In fact, they always cast Yoshi first. I kind of suspected that because, like, that's yeah, that's how it in fact works. Yeah. All right, so you're gonna try to kill my thingamajig, but the aura has to go in Lightpaws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No problem. Guess what? This block.
Wow. I can't believe you would do that.
I can believe I would do that. I ain't Honorog, bro. This is like the nightmare deck for Honorog. It's just like every turn you just spend time thinking about how can we... Oh, you didn't port me. Is that because you want to leave up Flickering Ward? Return? I guess so. Alright. We got options. I think the plan is to make some red permanents.
I don't love that plan.
I love it for me, but I don't love it for your health. That is certainly true. Oh, I don't control my commander. I can't make a 1/1 Thopter for value.
Unlucky.
I think I'll be okay with that.
Well, these are certainly some red permanents.
Alright. We're gonna chill.
I don't love my plan here. Plan involves I have to draw something really good. That's not very good. That is in fact awful. I think we might just be dead.
Well, welcome to the experience of playing against Flip to Johnny in Modern.
I guess we're not just dead, huh?
No, but it can make your life pretty unpleasant, I think.
So we do this.
Oh yeah, any format. Yeah, a Johnny in Cube is like pretty damn good as well, strategist. I assume you've been playing a bunch in Vintage Cube. Fire Reward plus Lightpaws is like pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, it's like the main engine of this deck.
Do you remember Frog Tongue? Probably you don't remember that card. Oh no, that's not the card I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Whip Silk. Yeah, Whip Silk.
So do that, then what? Then die?
Well, that part doesn't sound so good for you, but...
Yeah, I mean, we're not dead. Definitely behind, though.
Is my Johnny dying? Yeah.
Yeah, that is part of the plan.
I mean, I think it did its job.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just have to top deck well next turn, and assume that you have nothing and you're, you know...
Don't I have a Skull Clamp in play?
No. Don't worry about it.
Isn't the Skull Clamp right there?
Nope, it's not. I don't see it.
I could also just activate Urza's Saga.
You could. I would be pretty psyched.
Instead, I think I'm going to let this port activation resolve and not do that.
Well, I tried. I should have ported the Saga that incentivized you.
I would have just also let that be tapped. And that's probably worse for you if I ever draw a creature that, like, insta-kills you, right?
Yes, very much so.
Alright. Oh, there's only one other thing for me to get in my deck. Alright, I guess I'm getting it.
Fair enough.
Alright, fuck it.
You can give your Merry First Strike. That's a lot of damage. Not dead, right? Probably.
You're not literally dead, no. But what I'm gonna do is make all of that shit fall off. Maybe.
Well,
I'll make the Griff Boon fall off.
yes.
I'm-
No, I would not like to return Lightpaws. Thank you for asking, Moto.
I mostly think I just want to make sure you don't get a giant Lightpaws because I feel like that's the most likely way for me to lose.
I think if I draw a 2-drop aura, nope. Yeah, we're just trying to hit 2-drop aura and we have maybe a chance there. Now there's like no way I can get to 20 or like protect it from just getting Phelia. If we drew like an answer to Phelia that turn too, then maybe we have a shot, but probably not because you get to like draw 8 cards or whatever.
Yeah, I just concluded playing Headliner Scarlet was better than clamping all my creatures because, like, why wouldn't it be?
I mean, you could have like found removal for the Lightpaws and.
Yeah, maybe. I'm down a plow. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a bunch of game actions and then probably die.
Do any of your auras cantrip?
No, not at 1 mana.
That seems bad for you then. Do you have Spirit Link in your deck?
Yes.
Doesn't that let you not die?
It lets me probably not die, but it's definitely not like
Sure.
great for me.
You need Vigilance.
Well, I mean, Vigilance isn't gonna matter because you're gonna target it with the Phelia.
True.
I almost clicked on white.
Yeah, the problem is white is not very good to name for obvious reasons.
There, yeah. Specifically, you want 2-drops because you can get benevolent. Like if I had found a 2-drop, I could have got, which doesn't remove any auras and gives you
What card?
Benevolent Blessing.
I don't know this card. I need to go look it up. Is this like a fake card?
Yeah, it's the Commander. It might have been printed before Commander, but it's in a Commander set.
Benevolent Blessing. It is Commander Legends. Yeah, I've never seen this card before. It's very similar to Shamana's Blessing, though.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think I have that one in my deck too. What's that one called?
Shamana's Blessing?
Shomano's Blessing, right? CH. Yep, I have that one in my deck too. But Shomano's Blessing has the Flickering Ward text,
Yeah.
but it only doesn't remove itself. But Benevolent Blessing, for whatever reason, doesn't remove any aura.
Hmm.
So yeah, we were really hoping to hit 2-drop aura there to like make a big Lightpaws that also is immune to Phelia. But instead, we are probably pretty dead here, huh?
Probably. Your thing... Wait. Your thing does have Vigilance, though.
True.
If only...
Our second Ethereal Armor.
Well, that doesn't work for many reasons. Did you know it says different name than each aura you control?
Oh, I guess that doesn't matter.
No, because that used to happen in Bogles. Someone would like get a second one versus me and I'd be like, that's not a legal play. But who knows what Lightpaws says? No one could ever remember, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What did I hit? Abstergo and Entertainment?
This card's sick. Well, I guess I didn't know that it exiles it face down for some reason.
Does it? It shouldn't.
Yeah. Headliner Scarlet says exile the top card to your
Oh,
face
no.
down.
I see. I thought you meant the Entertainment. Okay.
Oh.
I see. I'm less confused now. Can I actually kill you? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13, 14. If you have a haste creature, maybe.
Do I have other mice in play? I don't think I do. Alright. We're just going to make sure you can't really win next turn. I'll equip. Doesn't matter what I equip, I guess. It's best to equip that. This is where you play Apostle's Blessing and I would cry, but...
Get you. No, then all my shit falls. Right.
Oh, yeah. There's...
This is...
The white removal... The white... Playing against a mostly white deck when all of your, like... It doesn't quite work, I guess, is the issue, right?
Yeah, this deck has tensions with, like, white and blue.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it works, I guess. Like, you can't really do anything about it, right?
Which does cost 4 mana to reattach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we draw a 2-drop aura, we might... No, you're at 12. Probably not lethal then, huh?
That's why I equipped the Shadow Spear. Just like, well... Seems like I should gain some life. Are we escaping Sentinel's Eyes? We are. That card was, like, weirdly good and limited because it was so low cost.
Yeah, we're running a really low on a one stage of the... I will throw in the towel. I yield.
Alright, well... I thought the Lightpaws matchup would be harder for that, but I guess the white on white thing is just, like, kind of a big issue, honestly.
Yeah, I think the Lightpaws deck has some problems with white and blue that I haven't really been able to work out the kinks on. I put in, like, a bunch of stuff that gives hexproof specifically.
Okay.
To help mitigate that a little bit, like Blacksmith Skill. There's one from, like, the Brothers War. Laron's something.
Now I'm just gonna search for white hexproof cards. I'm sure there's not that many, right?
Laron's Escape.
Oh, I played against that one in Pioneer at one point in the heroic deck. Let's see.
Laron's Escape and Blacksmith Skill are the big ones.
Everybody Lives? Oh, this is a card that's on MTGO, right?
Yeah, it's also 2 mana. The 2 mana ones are a little bit tougher. There's like a new one from Bloomburrow that does kind of like Everybody Lives stuff.
You have Karametra's Blessing, I assume?
What does that card do?
It's from Theros Beyond Death. Target creature gets +2 if it's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature gets hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
I don't think I have that one. It seems pretty good, huh?
I also think this might be one of the decks where you actually want Flare of Fortitude.
Oh, that card's sick, yeah.
Like, I feel like so few decks actually want that card, but I think this might actually be the deck for Flare of Fortitude.
Yeah, it's a little tough to have, like, the actual second creature, but you do definitely have it some of the time.
I'm just looking. I just put in Hexproof and filtered on white. So, you have Scroll, right?
Yes.
And I guess you can play Surge of Salvation.
So we have Surge of Salvation in here.
Okay, so it's mostly the Karametra's Blessing and the Flare of Fortitude are the ones you don't have, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well, that's all the input I have for you right now until I go actually look at your deck list at some point. So.
Yeah, those decks are definitely, like, more workable, but I'm pretty much going to just lock in Phelia now because I love this deck.
Well, if I ever have to play a bigger tournament, I'll figure it out, but I'll probably play Yoshi and Bruce or Aragorn. I think, like, there's some, like, weird issue with the Slimefoot and Squee deck that I haven't worked out. I think mostly the issue is, like, most of the lists are just way too color intensive, and I don't really know how to fix it offhand without, like, sacrificing a lot of the card quality. The problem is the deck I have needs double green, double black, double red. Well, I guess the only double red card is Fury, but hardcasting that one is pretty nice. Part of how I addressed it was I just added 2 land cyclers to the deck. Like, previously the person only had Troll, and I just added Oliphant and Generous Scent.
Yeah.
Oh, also all of the stock versions of this deck have Chthonian Nightmare, and every time I drew that card, it was just like literally a brick, so I cut it.
Interesting, yeah.
So, those are my observations. I mean, obviously the deck is just full of good cards, so like when your mana works, like the deck does feel pretty powerful.
Yeah,
but there's
it's just like good. It's just like Jundi creature-y stuff.
Yeah.
Just like removal spells, discard like good value creatures, but just I don't know. It just like has never looked impressive to me.
Yeah,
Does
I don't know.
its job decently, but like nothing stand out. Like you look at like Aragorn, and Yoshimaru decks, and you're like, this makes sense. I get it. You read Aragorn, you're like, wow, this has way too much text.
The Aragorn Arena of Glory thing came up so much for me when I played that deck, which is weird because obviously Arena of Glory is like 1 in 99.
Yeah.
But the reality is you do like spend a lot of time like trying to delay the game so you see it more often. And whenever you like do that thing, it like just outputs so much damage and it's such a huge swing that it's pretty damn
Why does
good.
that thing have lifelink and vigilance?
It's very baffling. And also, why does it falter your opponent if you're the Monarch? Like, I guess they didn't intend on the Ring of Glory thing, obviously. Like, that was just completely unintended, but I don't know.
I mean, I can't imagine they intended anything with that card when they printed it. They're just like, it's a commander card. You give it the Monarch and whatever.
To be fair, Monarch in 4-player games is like not particularly threatening because obviously
exactly. That's why like so many of these cards
cares?
are like really badly balanced for 1v1 play because Monarchy, Initiative, just
Anyways, I guess the next time I try this, I don't know when that'll be. I guess I'm playing with Dom tomorrow. I probably won't have time to build a new deck, but I do think Grist might be good. Just like cutting off the red cards from the Swinefoot deck might be nice.
Deck yesterday. It looked pretty good.
Well, which Grist? 3 mana or 1 mana?
Yeah, three mana Grist.
I think 3 mana Grist makes so much sense because that card is obviously like kind of obscene off of mana dorks.
Yeah, it's also like this format is so chock full of like removal spells.
Yeah.
Like your plan is to just always kill your opponent's commander as soon as possible. That like having a commander that does circumvent a lot of traditional removal spells, right? Where Grist is like, okay, fuck your Source of Plowshares, whatever.
Sure. Strategist said, I'm surprised these decks don't have more lands. Good shout. I think like maybe the deck should be like +1 land on average. I've been thinking about that.
I very much agree. I'm on 40 lands in Phelia. I have like 38 in Lightpaws and like 38 in Feldon, I think. But like, there's so many decks online that are just like 36 lands. It's just like you never hit your third land drop ever.
36. I used to play 36 in literal like 60 card lands, but that's obviously a very different deck. Kind of funny to think about that.
I think 39, 40 is the magic number for most decks.
I think that's minimum, and depending on how your deck is actually constructed, you might want to play more. I think if you're a monocolor deck, you can shave a little bit because obviously the color requirements are less. Although, I think that also means you shouldn't go insane and play like 9,000 colorless lands because that obviously has a huge cost.
Who would play too many colorless lands and get punished for that?
Merfolk players. Merfolk players. Remember all of the Merfolk decks?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have 9.
9 out of.
I have 10 in Phelia. 10 out of 40.
That's actually quite a lot. Like, it's kind of weird. That is a fair amount. All right. Yeah. So I mean, this was pretty fun. Maybe we'll do it again sometime. But I do want to just about call it. I'm pretty late.
Yeah.
I've been up very early, and also I got annoyed at IT people, so I don't know. I can't believe I have to go in just because they fucking destroyed the computer. Alright.
Rip Jarvis's computer.
Yeah. Alright, thanks everyone. I guess I'm gonna raid someone. I guess actually I will probably raid someone. Maybe the same person. I was gonna go to Caleb.